Princess Peach, oh what a sight. Princess Peach, she lights up the night. Princess Peach, she's always near. Princess Peach, we hold her dear. Princess Peach, oh what a sight. Princess Peach, she lights up the night. Princess Peach, she's always near. Princess Peach, we hold her dear. Princess Peach, oh what a sight. Princess Peach, she lights up the night. Princess Peach, she's always near. Princess Peach, we hold her dear. Princess Peach, oh what a sight. Princess Peach, she lights up the night. Princess Peach, she's always near.
Beep! Oh, baby! Hey! Hey, baby! Kom spring! Yeah! Goed zo! It's dream time, it's dream time. Gather everybody, it's dream time, it's dream time, it's dream time. The only cure for sadness. That and Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, and you know, Buff Bob and like Taker, Stan Analyst, and many others. Wat ben je aan het doen, baby? Ga maar lekker zitten. Ja, lekker zitten. Bemmy is climbing on the things she should not be climbing. Ga maar zitten, Bemmy. Oh, je hebt brokjes op. Oké. Bobo! Thank you so much for subscribing for 38 months. My god, absolute mad lad over here. I was gonna say, do you want a kiss on the cheek or a slap on the bum? But do robots have bums? Patrick! Quick point drop before I go to sleep. Yeet. Thank you. Good luck with sleeping. You probably go work tomorrow, don't you? I still haven't fixed my eyebrow. I'm one of those animes that just Welcome to the stream. How is everybody doing? I see Andy's also streaming. Should we ask if he could pop into the VC? If we should call him. We should call him with something funny. Mask! Thank you all for adding to the community event. My glasses is even worse. I need to lower that. I need to lower that sensitivity even more in this position. 60. 60 seems good. Yesterday we were at 83% and we had 9 days left. So, you guys are getting pretty close. We got like a little over a week. And you got a little less than 20% left. The robots would have what? Sorry. I was gonna ask, do you want a kiss on the forehead or a slap on the bum? And then I was like, do robots have bums? I don't know. Do robots have bums? I mean, you technically have a rear end, but it won't jiggle. You have a robot. A robot. Piopa, thank you so much for the BDs. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Also, I want to ask, how is the audio today? The audio. Audio is Dutch. How's the audio today? Is the audio a bit good? I tried to fix it. I checked it. To me, it seems fine. But I don't know, you know. I don't know. I don't know if you know, but I know that we know that might be okay. Maybe. Me. Hi Apollo. Also hi Pupa. I didn't say hello. Hi Mask. Audio is good. Nice. Perfect. Lovely. I hear myself in my ear twice. So I have to lower my own volume. Which means I can't hear the music. What do we have? We have hydrate. Ah, wait, now? Is that from today? That's not from today. That is not from today, Twitch. You're lying. Shut the fuck up. I do need to complete all those, though. It's art time. It's art time. You guys know what we're working on? Do you know what we're working on? We have a raid! That's the next thing I need to start fixing. My sound alerts. Or, let me rephrase that. I need to find something else than sound alerts. Because sound alerts can suck my nuts. It's broken and I can't fix it. Welcome to the stream! How you guys doing? Razor, thanks so much for the raid. Let me give you a shout out on my beautiful new keyboard, which is very clickety clackety. Oh, I went to another tab. That's not supposed to happen. Hello? 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 Okay, I don't know what happened there, but welcome to the stream, everybody. My name is Marley Gremlin. I'm a Venus flytrap alien VTuber, and today we are doing art. I'm I'm definitely, but maybe depending on how quick we are with everything, we might work on two things today. But I am gonna work on a live 2D art piece for Ares Helliverse model. We couldn't finish it last time, and then like we had a week where the setup was all messed up, so I couldn't really work on art. But today, I can finally work on art today again, so we're gonna work on it. The setup is sort of fixed. It is fixed. The setup is fixed. It's just, I still need to get used to it. Yeah, you know. Clickety do be clacketing too much. Too much. You moeder is too much. But what were you streaming and how did it go? We want to know. What were you guys up to? Did you have fun? Were you eating snackies? What kind of snackies? It is required that you let us know what kind of snacks you were having. It's very important that I know. Yum 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 yum. Paka with this 90 stream streak. Let me update that real quick. Let's see. I need to start mumbling. The thing is, I sound really loud for myself. But I'm not loud in audio. Actually, funny thing is, if I'm talking right now, my OBS is like, you are peaking so fucking much. Shut the fuck up. So funny. The mixed messages of the world. Here it is. Let me move my head. Paka, where are you? There you are. Bam! 90 stream streak! Congratulations! I'm proud of you. That's quite the... What's the word? I lost the word. Fuck me. Too bad. So sad. Word's gone. No braining today. Cyro, thank you so much for your sweet words. Welcome to the stream and congratulations on the 3 stream streak. Beautiful. I'm jelly because I also lost my stream streak on somebody's stream. It's sad, but it's part of life. We were playing a PS2 version of Need for Speed Most Wanted. Damn. Oh, it's been a while since... It's been a while. It's been so long since I played Need for Speed, but I loved it as a kid. I had one on, I think, the PSP. PlayStation Portable. I played the heck out of that one, but I think I got stuck somewhere. You had to have, like, a certain amount of points, if I remember correctly. And I was missing, like the minimal amount, and I could not get it back. I could not get I could not get the extra point. So at some point I just started replaying levels over and over and over and over again and just listened to the music. Funny enough, I was listening to that music, like I turned the music on my PSP, as one does when you play games. And for some reason my dad called it devil's music, and I was like, it's a racing game. What are you talking about? Like, stop being you. Stop being you. This is ridiculous. Just because they use, like, some more hard rock or metal. I don't even remember what music was on there. I just remember it was good. I'm like, just because it has some heavier music doesn't mean it's suddenly a devil's game. I'm driving a car, for crying out loud. You're driving a car every fucking day. Yeah, he literally called it, like, devil's music. He's like, turn down that devil's music. I'm like, I'm driving a car. That's all I'm doing. Like, my God. Oh, where's my shout out for my eternal 3 stream streak? You know what you should do? You should just make a screenshot of it every time and just send it to me. Send me a 3 stream streak screenshot every day with like the different dates and everything. You don't sound loud, you just write for me. Perfect. Delicious. Also, I'm missing some stuff. My moeder? Jouw moeder. Molly, I can't inflate you. That's true. It's broken. I'm sorry. And I'm now on the new PC, so it's not working even more because I don't have streamer bot on this PC yet. Everything is broken, Bobo. You don't know what I have of it. Bots in the Discord were broken. Sound alert is broken. Tangent needs to get the fuck out of my fucking life because it's filled with Gen AI. My balloon head is broken. My audio was broken. The setup was broken. Everything was broken. I was very upset the last few weeks. So yeah, I still need to get the streamer bot on this PC. And I figured I was gonna wait with asking you to help fix the streamer bot until I had everything set up on this PC. So I might hit you up soon and be like, hey, can you check what the fuck's going on? It was weird because it wouldn't. What did it do? I turned on the streamer bot because somebody was like trying to inflate my head. I hadn't turned on the stream. It like immediately inflated instead of doing it in steps. That was the thing. It was doing this immediately. Like, I'm like, that's only for me. I get this privilege. Okay? Nobody else. That's my privilege to zoom in right into your face. So, yeah, we gotta fix a whole bunch, or I gotta fix a whole bunch of stuff. And, we're slowly getting there, but that together with having to learn new shit at work 2 months in a row, it's been much. It's been too much, actually. I'm not gonna lie. It's been too much. I chose a horrible time to work on, like, a slight rebrand. So that was also slightly on the back burner. I still haven't put my commissions back up on Discord, which I wanted to do, because VGen's fucking weird. My God, don't even get me started about VGen, man. I went out of that Discord. It's so weird. Just, you speaking French now? Biatch? Biatch? Who are you calling a biatch? Motherfucker. Everything is broken. Everything is broken. Except for the hydrate. I said that and the bottle was empty. Where's the other bottle? Never mind. I need to grab a bottle because hydrate's also broken because I don't have water. My bad dragon's broken? No, my bad dragon's fine. Don't worry about that one. That's one of the things that's not broken. That's not broken. It's working just fine. I just have trouble fitting it sometimes. Also, hi Louv, hi Fairbax, welcome to the stream. How you guys doing? If you ever need a hand, I'm always here for you. Thank you. I'm kind of dumb. Like yesterday, right as I started stream, I was like, oh yeah, I need to connect the webcam to the new computer. That was the only I thought that was the only thing that I still had to do. Everything else was connected. The microphone, screens, you know, keyboard, mouse, blah 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 blah. I was like, oh yeah, wait, I need my webcam because I had like put it away. Why? Tell me why. Tell me why. Not all USBs fit in a USB, or they fit but they don't fucking work. Like, I had to look up on the internet. I was like, why does my Elgato Facecam not work? Like, I put it in, it's a plug and play basically, and I was like, wait, do I need drivers? And I tried to like look for drivers, and everybody on the internet was like, you don't need drivers for this thing, it's a plug and play. And I was like, that's what I was thinking, because I'm so tired of everything needing to be charged, and everything needing drivers, and everything needed to be updated, and AI, and Wi-Fi, and meh. And I'm like, I just want to plug it, and play it, and done. Then I found out that apparently the Elgato Facecam, I don't know if this is with any other fucking webcam, but the Elgato Facecam does not work in USB ports lower than 3.0. Why? I don't know. I didn't even know there was a fucking difference. I know the difference between a USB and a USB-C, because those motherfuckers don't like fit into each other, but so I tried like 3 fucking different USB ports in the back of the new computer. I'm like, why doesn't it not work? Did they like not connect the thing? And I'm like, I look at the little, because they also, why? They put like a sticker over everything that said like, ooh, take out the packaging before you connect anything to this like part of the PC. And I'm like, that's fine. That's logical, I guess. So I took off the sticker, and there's like a whole bunch of shitty residue on there. So I also couldn't really see like the little lettering and the little numbers on there. Apparently there's a 2.0 USB in the back there, or maybe 2 of them, I don't know. There's sticker residue over it, so I can't fucking read it. But apparently there's a 2.0 USB in there, and I'm like, if things don't usually work on a 2.0 USB, why are you still putting it into computers? What the fuck do you need a USB 2.0 for if it doesn't work on shit? Can somebody fucking explain that to me? Because I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. It's USB. It fit. It should work. It should work. You know, just like a dildo. If it fits, it works. It's fine. Tired but fine. Got snacks. You are obligated to tell us what kind of snacks. You know it. Come on. What kind of snacks? I want to know. Is there still music? I should make sure that I can hear that. But then I need to switch headphone. Is this Tiger? Disgusting! Get the fuck out of here. Disgusting. Tiger. You know, the one time I don't fucking listen to music, and it's fucking Tiger worming its way in here. I really need to grab that hydrate, man. Damn. Let me first do a few stretches. Oh, that sounded like I needed to take a poo. I did not poo. I swear. I don't want to talk about it, okay? It's an issue. It's a medical issue. Don't mention it. Is that a little toot? Yeah. Captain Roman, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the hydrate. I will grab a drink in a bit. I thought I had a drink here, but the bottle was empty. I mean, my cup of water is empty. Absolutely water. Nothing else. Having a fucking watching. Wait, I'm having a fucking watching that break. You have a fucking what? Fucking aneurysm? I think it's already too late. It's already broken. Oh, technology. Do I miss? Oh, hello. Is it lagging? Are we lagging? We're not lagging, are we? Is it because I thought... Wait, let me check something. I thought this would make things better, but maybe I should just keep it there. Hi. I mean, there's really no reason. It's always been okay on 60 FPS, so like... It better be water and not white Monster. I don't drink Monster, no. Oh, I'm having an A aneurysm, B time, C giggle. You don't have I mean you do have time, but that doesn't fit in the sentence. Giggle would fit. I mean, it could fit because you could have late vermaak. You could have some Schadenfreude in there, so that would work for you. Yeah, it's probably giggle. Wrong, it's D, all of the above. That was not an option, so that doesn't count. That is invalid according to any type of calling the fucking ambulance. Call the fucking ambulance. You know the number. You know the number. Dial it yourself, damn it. If you can type, you can dial the number. Oh, that's what I remember talking to somebody at some point when they were like, oh, like, when was this? Oh, this was when like COVID was a thing. When the COVID vaccine was a thing. One of my old coworkers, apparently, their mom got like the one where, like not aneurysms. Like blood clots were a bit more common, and she was like, yeah, if anything happens to my mom, I won't be coming in tomorrow because I will go with her to the hospital for like anywhere throughout the night, and I don't fucking care. And I'm like, if my mom calls me, I'll just tell her like, why are you calling me? You know the number of the fucking ambulance. Call the fucking ambulance. What you want me to do? What you want me to fucking do? Go wee woo yourself. Oh. Maybe you should call the wambulance. The fucking what? Wambulance? Wambulance? Oh, so, Jesus. Sorry. That was the moment I realized that I might not have such a good relationship with my mother as I thought I was having. Anyway, it's time for art. Let me see. Let me actually, I had something open. Let me close this. Save data before closing. Yes, please. Not there. Not in that folder. In the other folder. Do I have an art folder? I have an art folder. There. Whee! I need to open up a reference. Brings me back to the house fire. Alex, the house is burning. Leans to look out the window. Yeah, I can see that. What do you want me to do about it? I mean, fair though. Fair. You know? Oh, fuck. The file is still on the external hard drive. Where is it? Wait, where is it? Excuse me? Hello? Hello? I need a moment. I lost the file. Yeah. I thought I put it on here, like right before stream. What happened? Don't tell me I have to start up the laptop and like redo everything. Is it here? No. Is it here? No. Is it here? No. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, god damn it. Give me a moment. I need to grab the file. Oh. And for some reason, I can't minimize VTube Studio, and now it's in the way. Can I window this? Where's the option to window VTube Studio? God damn. God damn. Hello? Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm gonna have to turn that off for a moment. I'm sorry. Top right? Wait. Top right. Ugh. Top right. Oh, is this one? Oh! Oh, I'm so small. I'm so small. Suddenly. So teeny tiny. Oh wait, that runs so much better. And you guys don't see a difference. Perfect! Okay, great. Then I can now, because for some reason, I can only go here on this screen and see all my things and tell it to eject. Not the fucking Cintiq, that's the screen. The hard drive. Thank you. Okay. Now I have to get my ass up off the fucking thing. Ooh, ow. Turn on the laptop. Connect the motherfucker. Ja, ik weet het, Bemmy. And now we gotta wait. We'll be right there. I thought I put the file on the external hard drive, but I probably put it accidentally somewhere else on the computer. So now I have a duplicate file, and I have no idea where. Laundry is in the machine, now I wait. Good job. Good job. This setup is not made for 2 PCs. That's for sure. Driver cannot load on this device. I don't fucking care. Shut the fuck up. I need my file. I don't fucking care about your driver. Your mother is a fucking driver. Okay. Sorry, I'm... hello, hi, we're so close. Was that the first time either I had to say something like... Teach, my house is burning down the street. Can you see it in the window? Can I... Wait. What? Wait, what? Oh, don't move that. Okay. Ow, it hurt my arm. Okay. Models. Grab Aries file. Ugh. Copy it. Go here. Yeah, what? It's right fucking there! It's already on the fucking hard drive! Wait a minute. No, that can't be it. I opened the PSD file earlier. It's right there. Ik ben geen fucking mogol. Het staat right daar fucking op de ding. You were so stretchy when you got up. Did you go get some water while you were up? I did not. No, I should get some water. I'm just a little bit baffled because now I'm opening up the hard drive on the laptop and the file is right there on the hard drive. Maybe I should save it as an MDP just in case. 'Cause I'm not gonna like swish around to the fucking hard drive constantly. Open. Fire alpaca. Open. That's my phone. I don't know if you can hear it. Everything is so echoey for me. Open Aries file. Get the screen out of my fucking armpit. Oh. We could see the house from the class's window. I also flung myself out of the door because I forgot to cut the gas before leaving it. Wait, so your house was on fire and you forgot the gas? Or was the house on fire because you forgot the gas? Did you almost blow up your own house? I live for scuff streams. Yeah. Even if I quote unquote become not quote unquote. Even if I become quote unquote professional, I will never I will never be able to have like just normal streams, I guess. But I kind of expected this. That's weird. When I go to the hard drive via this menu, it doesn't show the file either. That's odd. The gas was another time, okay. Jesus. I had a kid borrow my bike for a morning because he also said he forgot the fucking gas. I'm pretty sure he went to get drugs though. That's okay. I don't mind. I got my bike back. As long as you don't fuck up my things. I don't care. I don't fucking care what you do. Okay, close the computer. Maybe I should not have closed the computer yet. Anyway, I started blasting. I'm gonna grab that hard drive. Ow. You know, I thought I was prepared because before stream I was like, oh, I don't think I have that updated file for... Motherfucker, now they're both on there! Huh? Anyway, prima. Ik vind het helemaal goed. Kom hier. Stop me in je reet. And we're gonna put it right over here. Right over here. Ta-da! Okay, I'm good. We can now open the file and work on it. Open. Not the booba file. Okay. It's here. I have to check, by the way. Let's switch screen. And I'll have to see, because this screen is way fucking bigger as well. So we might need to move around. I did not think about that. I'd think about such little things. Let's see. Yeah, you don't see shit. Oh god. I cannot reach the fucking keyboard. Okay, the new setup might not be 100% art proof yet. However, we're getting there. We're getting there. Drawing. Fire alpaca. Can I reset you to the screen, please? I should have done this before stream, but hey, at least we get to hang out. You don't need to see this because that's not interesting, and you don't have to see this. You get to see this. Yippee! Fuck nuggets. I don't have the reference. I'm okay. I'm okay. It's okay. We're fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I said it's fine. I'm gonna grab a drink. I'll be back in a sec. Hi Benny, wat is er boefie? Wat is er boefie? Hi. Ik ben zo terug. Ja, 2 seconden. Ja, daar ben ik weer. Gezellig. Lekker samen. Hè? Lekker samen. Oeh. Lekker kontje krabbelen. Dat is lekker. Oh, dat lekker buikie. Oh, dat lekker buikie. Ja. Lekker liggen. Ja? Stinky binky. I have returned. Okay. What is it, baby? You want more cuddles? Okay, few more cuddles then. People are waiting. Oh, little stinky. Oh, it's a little stinky. Little stinky baby. Yeah. Ooh, we could do a cat cam. Yeah. Oh, lekker slapen, boefie. Ja. Ga maar lekker slapen. Ik kom naast je zitten. Ja? Misschien moeten we de krab al achter me zetten. Ja, oké. There we are. We are ready. We have one of the cutest audiences. I say to Chat and Bemmy. If only you guys could see him. Cuddles first, people later. Indeed. Indeed. And hydrate. Okay. You deserve to be professional, Marley. The fact that so few people know about you is a crime. Aww. You charmer. I do want to work towards it, but it's hard. You know? Algorithms change all the time. Some of my interests, or most of my interests, are also very niche. And I don't have the typical super attractive model, which, you know, it's not a must. However, if you look at some of the big guys, they all have anime models, which is cool. It's not my style. I can't draw it, and I make my own stuff, so I'm more of a cartoony person. And I gotta be honest, I'm very happy when I look for VTubers and I come across like a very unique model. And I'd say my Tamagotchi version is quite unique. It's kind of funny, especially when I blow up my head. Like, wow. It's so big. So bulky. I also had to leave early once because the water flooding the basement. So let me get this straight. Your house has been on fire. Your house almost blew up and it's been flooded. What else? There has to be something else. Is your family cursed? Cute Dutch noises. Oh, that's right. You can probably understand part of that. Oh no. Oh no. You could hear me baby talk to Bemmy. Okay, let me move the tablet a little bit closer. We were in the middle of making the Live 2D parts for Aries Helliverse model, which is... Where is the sketch? Where is the sketch? Is this the sketch? This is the sketch. Which is this one. Pretty cool. That swallowing ASMR was... Wait, you could hear that? Ew! Ew, nee. Nee, don't tell me you could hear that. That's disgusting. Is my audio that, like... It usually filters out such things. Though? Have you always been able to hear that? I could hear all of it. No! Oh, then you hear my sniffles even more. I have this, like... very often I do this kind of thing. Which, I don't know why, but I hear it back on my recordings all the time, and it's really fucking annoying. See, I do it again. It's just... I don't know. Maybe I talk to my nose too much, and then... I don't know. Why would one sniffle so much? Let me take count. There's not Twitch characters for me alone. We need to go through Dad Mask and Mom Mask lore. I want to know more about Mom Mask. Mama Mask. Mama Mask. We need to know more about her. She needs an entire lore book at this point. I honestly didn't notice the sniffles. Oh, and now I made you aware of it. Now it's gonna be very awkward. You're gonna be constantly hearing that and be like, Marley, stop. No. I shall never stop. You will always hear the sniffles. Let's see, what did we have? We have the head, we have the top. We started with the belly. Is there anything here that's... What is that? Oh, that's the sides. Okay. Okay, we have those. That's important. That's important. Why is this still here? Fuck off. Anyway, I started blasting. Now it's going to be there. There. All the sniffs for the rest of the fucking stream. It's like how a friend told me that all Germans always end a sentence with genau. No matter what, and now you just hear it everywhere. Wait, really? Wait, what's genau again? Is that just like... a really... I think that's like a... God, I knew I... Exactly. Oh. Exactly. It's an interesting language. I also notice I have said, like... How do you say this in English? It's like a word that doesn't really mean anything. Like, it means a lot of things, and at the same time it doesn't really mean anything. You can leave it out of sentences very often, and it will be fine. And like you put the you put it in a sentence like everywhere, and it's like it fits, but like also not. Like, you know? So fucking annoying. Maybe you heard of Melusine? Melusine? A comic strip about a witch. The like. Like, you know? Like. I have not heard of a comic strip though. Is that based on your mom? Does Mama Mask have her own comic strip? Please tell me she does. I want to read it. I want to read it so bad. Me. Oh yeah, symmetry. Turn that motherfucker on. I have to say, this new computer, it also works so much better with the symmetry. My computer is not lagging as much, thankfully. Watch it tank right now as I stream. And I'll be like, oh my god, I should have shut the fuck up. I jinxed it. Me. Okay, when it's streaming, it kind of feels like how it felt on the laptop when I'm not streaming, which is still okay. I say reluctantly. When I'm not streaming, it's super fluent. Fluent? Je moeder, that's what it is. Also, I'm not used to having the microphone here. It feels weird. Oh, sorry. Also, you know what I just realized right before stream? Is the fact that we can probably now stream GTFO. I can probably play it normally and stream it, which I couldn't before because that computer, that laptop, that was screaming for mercy. It's like, please no, please, I cannot hold out any longer. Release me from these earthly bounds. She was in art school for a time. She wanted to originally restore old... Wait. She studied with the creator of this comic and has a signed personal drawing of the character. She was in art school for a time and she wanted to originally restore old paintings. Damn. Damn. Yeah, being an artist is pretty cool, I have to admit. But I don't think I would dare to touch any old paintings because, oh my god. Working on something that's worth more than my entire body in tenfold and then have the chance of fucking it up. I don't think I dare to do that. I've been drawing the entire day with like... See, now I say it again. Like. Like, share, and subscribe to this video, guys. You get free burps. All the time. It's lovely, I swear. Like Marley, like what if, like, you know, like I like you. You like me? Like, what do you like mean like by that? Like, I know, like limited possibilities of the new PC, indeed. Those mic thuds sound solid. I think I put I put everything too far up right now. There was an extra setting on, I have to say, there was an extra setting on the microphone and I turned it up and I don't know exactly what it does. I might have put it up too far. Oh my god, you're gonna hear everything. I might have to turn it down again. But I don't know if it will do it on stream actually. Oh, stop. I can barely hear the music myself. Damn. Is this gonna be a problem when I play multiplayer games? Maybe. Possibly. Couldn't you just add massive titties and thighs to old artwork and then it's worth more? I'd say it is. Like, just add some juicy titties. Yes. Like Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa would be so much better if you just add a cat and bigger titties. Right? That's how it works. That's how it works on the internet. Me. Wait, I need to cut this into pieces actually. Because this is gonna be like near the elbow. Just gonna cut it up like that for now. You only dream of electric sheep, not electric piggies. Mona Lisa, more like more thicker. Mona Thicka. The Mona Thicka. It's perfect. One of our sisters is a Japanese teacher too? What? Is there anything your mom can't do? Oh wait, there was a response to Mask asking, have you ever had a dream that you would, I would, yeah you would, and I'd like, and you, I. God, I hate that video. I hate it. I know, it's just a kid, but it opens some internal anger that I'm not ready to deal with. Wait, so these... no, I'm gonna keep those separate for a moment. I don't know how I want the arms to move. And I think I need to move this slightly separate. So, and the arm... rigging stuff. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be fine. Not waste my time. She can't ever not waste my time. I am surprised that you got something nice to say. That was a double negative, right? No. Yes. Fuck. Stop it. You're confusing me. Don't do it. Don't do it like that. I can't work with double negatives. They confuse me. Me. Oh shit. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna put the microphone up here a little. Oh, I can't. Okay. It's gonna be here. I hope it's okay. Let me know if I cut out too much. And then I don't say anything. Like, oh, let me know how the audio is, and then I go silent. Like, nah, fuck you. Would it make sense? Can I keep that here? Can I keep that there? I need an extra thingy. I wonder if I can turn off that reverb that I hear. Don't kick the baby. Don't kick the goddamn baby. But what if I do though? Me. Did I ask how everybody was doing? I don't know if I did. Roasted leaf. Welcome to the... Why is everybody's name green? Yours is also green. Welcome to the stream, by the way. How you doing? You kicked the baby? What happened? What happened so I can prepare for what's gonna happen to me? It's okay though. You can kick the baby. I don't mind. It's not my baby. I don't care. I don't know whose baby it is, but it ain't mine, so it ain't my problem. Okay, move it. Sort of fun. Think you did? Bit your ankle? Damn, better get a tetanus shot. Hepatitis B, wait. Babies are vaccinated against hepatitis B, so you should be good. Tetanus, however. I'm not sure if babies are... Are babies vaccinated against tetanus, or is that when they're older? Well, except for an American baby. I think there's a certain colored Fruit Loop there that said that babies don't have intercourse, so they don't need an hepatitis B vaccination. Or was it hepatitis C? At least a hepatitis vaccination. You know. Do with that information what you will. Spoiler alert. It doesn't fucking work that way. But you know, I'm no botanist, so what do I know? I'm just a silly goober on the internet drawing titties. I cannot put this microphone anywhere because I keep bumping into it. My god, please stop. I hope your day was better today compared to yesterday. It was. I was very, very, very overstimulated yesterday. It was the first time streaming on the new computer as well. Work was kinda eh. And you know, I've already sort of been... Grab the eraser. Just the last like 2 weeks, I've been on edge. Because of like everything breaking down and having to move around the setup and just... And I was sort of forced because after I moved the setup, I had to go on another Ethernet cable that was not that great. I got a new one now, but I'm kind of hesitant to go back to the laptop stream-wise because I'm like, it was so laggy. Like ever since I moved the setup, I was streaming on the laptop. It became more and more laggy with each stream. And I don't know why. I don't know what was going on, but like I'm kind of reluctant to say, oh, the desktop is not entirely ready. Let's just go back to the laptop. Like, at some point you also just gotta move, you know? You just gotta do it. You just gotta take the leap. Do I like it? I like the new computer. Absolutely. It's a fucking beast. I love it. But like I said, I'm an autistic piece of shit. I hate change. Also, maybe one of you knows this. I'm a little confused. So I bought an operating system along with the desktop. You know, I bought all the parts. I bought their service to like put everything together. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy like basically an empty computer. So I need an operating system. And the only options that they gave was, I think, Windows 11 or Apple, or whatever you call it when you put it on an Apple. And I was like, well, I don't know anything besides Windows, so I'm forced to go back on Windows 11. So they gave me like this envelope, this sealed envelope, and it said it has a code inside. So I thought I had to start up the computer, and then it would say like, hey, install your operating system, like add the code. But it didn't, and it immediately started up with Windows, so I thought they put Windows on the computer. I mean, they have to have, because otherwise it won't start, right? But, so I didn't use the code. Now I'm confused. Don't you need a code to install Windows? I'm confuzzled. Cause like, is that not how you do it? Don't get me wrong. I'm kind of really dumb, but this is like, I'm not that dumb, right? I'm not this fucking stupid. It does say I still need to quote-unquote activate Windows if I want to personalize the computer. But like, I can set up a background, I can like put all my programs and everything on it. So like, it works. I can change settings for like sleep mode and everything. So I think you do need a code, but sometimes they are pre-installed on the PC if you had one pre-built. This one is like no, it's not pre-built. I did like pick out all the separate parts, and the shop basically built it for me, but only because I paid them to do it. Otherwise, I would have to build it all myself. It's not I went to the Media Markt and like just bought a desktop from like the shelves there, and it's like ready to go plug and play basically. When it comes to my work colleague, I have two major complaints. Mom being like, oh, I needed that yesterday, never asked for it before that point. My collaborator referring to all clients by randomly picked nationality. Yeah, you know that you know the Indian guy. Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? I know, right? Like, there's so many people around nowadays. It doesn't work anymore. Maybe that would have worked in the 90s, but even the 80s. Maybe they were kind enough to install Windows. Maybe, but then why would they give the Windows install envelope along still? Like, and it was sealed. I opened it myself. Like, when I started up the computer, like, I opened the envelope expecting to need it. That's when I noticed, like, oh, Windows is already installed, but I have a code. It does tell me to, like, there's a little thing in, like, the lower right corner of my main screen that tells me constantly to activate Windows. So maybe I still need the code, but also I'm kind of iffy. I'm kind of hesitant to do that because the computer is also like, Windows is also like, oh, you should do this. I'm like, and then I click on like more information, and it says like, yeah, this is so we can see everything on your computer at all times and we get all the data. I'm like, no, fuck you. So like, I don't know if activating Windows in this case means that they just get more access to my computer, which I absolutely fucking will not do. But if it means like I need the code to do something important on the computer, then I will do it. But so far it's been working without it. It just says that message all the time in the bottom. So who knows? Who knows? It shall be a mystery, because I will probably not do it until I'm absolutely forced to. That's the life with Marley. She postpones everything until it's absolutely necessary. And then future me blames past me and is like, why did you wait so long with this? And past me is like, don't know, bro. It's now your problem. I'm not gonna worry about this. And then future me is like, god damn it. Now I need to worry about it because it's a problem, you fucker. Agreed with Mask. Just keep the code and maybe you can use it later. Maybe I can give it to like somebody in the future who needs a code, like a friend who also like sets up a new computer or something. I have that message on the bottom for the last 2 years. Oh, and your PC seems to be working fine. I've not heard you about any problems. So like, it's probably fine. I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm just gonna ignore it. Sounds like a good plan, Pupa. Sounds like a good plan. We're gonna ignore it. You, me, we're in the scatter now. We're gonna ignore that message. And the first one who's getting fucked, we'll let the other one know so that we can fix the computer. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. I can't see my layers. Fuck. Oh wait, no I can. Never mind. We have 5 Americans, 10 Indians, 2 Russians, 1 Ukrainian, 1 Bangladeshi, 2 English and a shit ton of Frenchies, 3 Portuguese, 2 Spanish, and a partridge in a pear tree. You have no Dutchies? None? Yeah, and also no Australians? How dare? Excuse you? That representation, man. That's... not multicultural enough. I'm joking. I'm joking. Wait, I turn on my volume. Where is the music? I didn't notice the video was paused. How long has it been paused for? It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're gonna be in this together. I need to turn off the reverb of my own voice because I can't hear the music. I can't talk. But Marley, how did you do that on your old computer? Just do it the same way. Just turned it off by itself, okay? Things just happen and then I accept it. Sometimes it works in my favor, sometimes it doesn't. Marley, I thought you didn't like change. Sometimes if you're stupid, you don't have a choice, okay? When technical stuff stops working and you're dumb, you don't get a choice. I will be upset about it for like a month and then it'll be fine. That's how it works. Let me put all the layers in a beautiful folder. Okay. You know the music? I just thought it was a Marley's house music track. We could also, I mean, I don't really have my own music. I have a little sample music, Marley Capella. I'm not gonna sing. Okay, here's the thing. A lot of people have been saying like, or a lot of people have come in stream. Also just people who came in stream once and then never appeared ever again. Came in stream and were like, oh, are you gonna do karaoke stream? Can you sing this? And I'm like, I'm never gonna fucking sing. Not because I'm tone deaf, but also because I'm tone deaf. But don't get me wrong, I like music and I do sing along to like stuff that I like. 99% of the times I don't know the lyrics, so I'm singing gibberish. But also, I'm not gonna do that on stream because I'm gonna fuck up and then I'm gonna panic. We don't want me to panic on stream. We've had that enough in the past. Did not go well. If I were to go singing though, I want to know if you chat, if you're not a streamer, just imagine you're a streamer. You're a streamer. You're gonna do karaoke. What song would you choose? Or what few songs? You don't really have to choose one if you have multiple that you really like. Get the reference? I really know saw it with there. I almost said wiener. All Dutchies were fucking scammers or most toxically capitalistic and predatory pieces of shit. What? Oh, you got the bad eyes. Zijn de Brabanders zeker. Die zitten dichter bij België. I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. I'm just joking. I'm sorry for my Brabanders. I don't think I have any Brabander fans. It's fine. You're okay. You're allowed to exist. Also, few Germans. Oh, you got two Aussies? Wait, I thought Aussies were from Austria. only dealt with one Dutch guy before, and I agree, he was a piece of work. I've not met enough to say that about all Dutchies. Molly is great though, so she could redeem them. I have to agree. I have to agree. There are quite some Dutchies that are quite some colorful personality. They're pieces of shit. They're fucking pieces of shit. But I'm gonna be honest, you would probably think that of me too if you were to meet me in real life. Like, if you were to pass me on the street or at work and I don't directly know you, even if you're nice to me and be like, hey, good morning, I will I will panic and like look away and not say anything and just ignore you. Or B, you will be met with a resting bitch face while I try to be social and be like, good morning. Or like, morgen. So, I'm sorry. I'm very social online. Like, on stream. In real life, though, let's just say I'm very social at work. But I'm not by choice. I'm not by choice. I am full on masking there again because I'm scared. And that's just life. Unfortunately, that's life. I don't know how to fix it. I mean, I do, but people are not gonna like it. People are not gonna like it when I unmask. You can say like, oh, but Marley, that doesn't matter. We will love you either way. Pattern recognition says there's a very, 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 very big chance that that's not gonna happen. The first time you're gonna be like, oh, that's fine. I'm gonna get used to this, and then over time, you're probably gonna get mixed signals, and then, You know where I would be okay? I would be a perfect coworker if we could do everything online. And like, maybe go out for lunch once in a while. You know? Where I'm not forced to go outside every day and I'll just be here online helping with art. And that's basically it. That's all I can do. I can only do art. I cannot help with any technical difficulties. You'll have to ask Bobo for that one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bobo. I'm giving you extra work. But aren't we, like, and especially if we're streamers, aren't we kind of already co-workers? Aren't we already working together? I just lagged for 2 minutes. A train internet's bad. Oh no. Oh damn. I'm sorry if you missed. Let me know if I didn't answer anything. Is that too small? That's probably too small. I'm gonna move. No, no. Yeah, it's gonna be small fingy. Did I give these guys only 3 fingers? All of these stylized. You barely have any fingers. You also have 3 fingers, I think. At least in the sketch. Okay, you're gonna get 3 fingers. I think the Helliverse characters also only have like 3. Well, 5. Not 5. 4 fingers. One of them is a thumb. Totally love to work with you, Marley. Lab technicians unite. Unfortunately, I'm not a lab technician even anymore. I completely threw my degree to the side. It's thrown. I put it in a bin, basically. I didn't put it in a bin, but I could no longer work at labs, man. I was so done with it. I don't know if this is everywhere else, but like here, you're getting shit pay, you're getting shit work, You're getting shit management. And I was just done with it. I will always be, like, don't get me wrong, I will always be a researcher. And I still... Oh, this is... My pen pressure keeps going away. Why? I need that. I'm still super into, like, the laboratory theme as well. But I'm not doing the work anymore. Andy! Andy! Let me give you a shout out. I'm so sorry. I almost missed your raid. How was Limbus? Oh, fuck. Now it switched tabs again. Why? Why can I not do that? Why can I not? Because it's not control, Marley. You need to press shift. Welcome to the stream, Andy and friends. How you doing? My name is Marley Gremlin. I'm a Venus Flytribe alien VTuber, and today we are working on a Helliverse Live 2D model. Grab a snacky, hydrate yourself, go to the toilet, or if you need to take a rest, please do so. We like you being here, but we like it even more if you take care of yourself. How was stream? Did you guys have fun? I saw you sent me some cool pics of somebody's clothing on fire, which was very hot. It was really cool. I love Limbus, but I streamed only an hour and a half since I want to snooze. You want to snooze? That's okay. That's okay. Hey, if you need to take a rest, do so. Like I said, we love you being here, but we like it even more if you take care of yourself. This includes the streamer, especially the streamer, because the streamer has been working. Very important. I've never worked in a bad lab technician role, so I'm sorry to hear how you were treated. Twice, actually. Like, and not even, like, my own experience. I've heard other people's experiences, and they were just as shitty. But it might just be, like, the Dutch laboratories. I don't know. And it's just... It is a bummer, because it's interesting work as well. It's just... I couldn't do it anymore. I guess it also maybe depends on, like, the type of work field, like, within the research world and, like, or the laboratory world, because, like, I was in the research world. I was not in the not much in the diagnostic clinical part of things. I was a little bit, but also not. I was a mixture. Maybe that was also the problem. It was a mixture of all kinds of things. 555 stream streak. Damn, Andy. Damn, we need to update that. Let me grab OBS. Let's see. Do we have that here? We do. It's just moved for some reason. Very awfully, I might add. Let's quickly go to Comfy Chat and update it there, because I'm not gonna mess with that right now. Why? I guess we're gonna mess with it because it's fucked up. Why? I don't know. I don't know. I did not do anything. I'm so done with everything. I'm so done with stuff breaking so randomly. You guys saw me literally not, like, change anything on this since last time. Like, we didn't add a name. We didn't take anything away. I didn't resize the text. Anyway, 550 you say? Wabam. Let me just... Oh, now it's back to normal? Is it back to normal? No, it's not back to normal. You're lying. Liar. It's not back to normal. Oh. It's sort of almost. I also don't know why it keeps doing this, man. I don't know why it keeps doing this. But anyway, 555. Congratulations, Andy. Thank you for that massive fucking stream streak. Holy shit. That's so huge. Let me see if I missed anything real quick. After the 20th sucker closing the phone on my nose after I say we only do French and English. They can go fuck themselves for all I care. Are you talking about Dutchy specifically? Wait, let me see what that was. That was an answer to this. Work with a guy from Belgium and he's great. Where's that message? Oh, he's incredibly blunt for sure. I could see him as an acquired taste. That's what they say about Dutchies as well. We're extremely fucking blunt. And quite negative, even though we mean something positive. Which is apparently not very much appreciated. Let's see, I don't know why I've been thinking about a hell of a OC. The 2015 original character cringe has never left me. Andy. Motherfucker. Please, if you are going to make one, let me draw fan art, because oh my god, do you need help designing? Do you need help drawing? I wanna draw. What were you thinking? I'm not gonna draw it. I'm not gonna draw it right now without your permission. But please tell me, what were you thinking? What were you thinking of, like? Would you go for a sinner? Would you go for Hellborn? Would you go for Angel? What would you do? Would you go for a winner? Oh, I wanna know. I wanna know all the good stuff. I love character design. My head was so zoomed in, my god. Oh. Let's see. Netherlands just doesn't look like a healthy country to work in general. Yeah, and also, we don't really like Frenchies. At least from what I've understood. Like, so if you're like a branch in Belgium and you only speak French or English, I think a lot of companies will be like, oh, fuck you. Hi Phantom, welcome to the stream. How you doing? First role in Australia was a great pay, so much freedom, absolutely no micromanaging. I love the research. My current role is just cozy and everyone is happy and I help them, so I can't complain. That sounds absolutely lovely. I have to admit, I was getting paid. Well, no, wait. I was getting paid shit in my first job for the first few years because they underpaid me and I also didn't get it back. So no, scratch that. Fucking sucked. You can put it off for later. Put it off, but I want to know. Psst, psst. I want to know. Gotta ride my bike home now. I'll be back later. Have a drive safe. Yes. Have a drive safe. I'll see myself out. Damn, Marley. That's like, oh, would you like some honey with tea? It's so quiet in my head. Well, it's not quite in my head, but like the music's very quiet. I'm not used to drawing without music for myself. Okay. How you doing, Phantom? I don't know if I asked, so I'm gonna ask again. And Goth Goblin, welcome to the stream as well. How you doing? Feeling is mutual. I'm not dealing with people not following my instructions to commit tax fraud anyway. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Let's add some color to that. No, I need that one. That's the one I want to start coloring. Oh, and it's gone. And it's gone. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. You need to go under here, though. I'm not sure if I need to separate those two, so we're just gonna find. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. You, me, together. Together. Meep 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 meep. We're all in this together. And I don't know how the song goes. I just know that one lyric. Oh fuck, I forgot. Oh, what? Did I not erase the one pinky? I did not erase that one pinky, fuck. Ah, itch. Elias, welcome to the stream and thank you for contributing to the Community Choice Challenge event. Because I'm the one on the receiving end when people don't answer their mail and when they don't give their papers. That's true. You're free in doing whatever you need to do to keep yourself sane. And if that means you're not working with Dutchies, then... I mean, I understand. We're a bunch of cunts. Work-wise. I absolutely agree. Let's see. Sorry, I opened up chess for a second, so I'm terrible when it comes to designs, but I love how writing abilities so much. Just tell us what you were thinking about. Design, abilities, lore, background, anything. Twice, welcome to the stream as well, and thank you too for adding to the Community Choice Challenge event. How you doing? How you doing? Like maybe based on the things that you've written, we can think of something cool. Wait, I'm missing something. Wait, where is the... Wait, where is the... What is this? That's the thumb. Okay, that's the first finger. That's the second finger. Oh, why did I copy the second finger? What in the world have I been doing? Okay, that's interesting. Okay, I got it. Elaborate, best boy, we must know. Indeed, we must know. Happy to contribute. Should we check how far we are? Because we got quite some contributions again. And we're getting quite close. Woo! Let's see. We have 9 days. So that means if I open up the calendar... I'm gonna look at this for a moment. Give me a second. If my fucking mouse cursor will not... Okay. We have 9 days. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have until next week Friday Which means we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more streams. You guys are gonna fucking nail that motherfucker. So maybe I should stream a little bit less, so we're gonna make it a little bit difficult. No, I'm not gonna do that. I wonder. After Andy has answered and we have discussed some Helliverse things, I have another art question, but that's for later. I had this idea of a character that has no super strength abilities, but one kind of both a broken and weirdly at the same time weak ability. The ability, distance, and amount of people that can be affected by it purely is based on if the person can see them or is close enough to hear their voice. When affected by the ability, the victim is trapped in an alternative reality inside of their head, in which said owner of the ability has to die somehow. Anyhow, which is the real world happens in a blink of an eye. Or which in the real world. But they can't die. Wait, no, they can die in hell. They can be double dead. But then, you mean like, because your character has the abilities, right? So would your character have to die? I gotta be honest. This sounds like some either godly power. So I'd say Seraphim. Or this sounds like a Hellborn type of thing, because it kind of sounds like illusionary. So I'd say, there was a ring that worked with illusions, right? There were the water creatures, but they were more maybe physical illusions. We haven't really seen what the goats do, or not the goats. Well, they are goats. They're Baphomets. The Baphomets. It's the original character that dies inside of the mind of their enemy. It's purely to mess with them. Oh, okay. Okay. That is interesting. If it is to mess with them, I'd say it's probably more of a hell type of power, right? Then again, heaven has an entire fucking army killing everyone, so... Does anybody know? Because I still need to finish the second season. Please don't hurt me. Is there a hellborn species that has illusionary powers like that? Then again, you could also be an overlord. It doesn't have to be hellborn. Maybe it works better as an overlord, because it sounds like something really powerful. In the right hands, in the right way, this can be really powerful. What do you guys think? Okay, that's the thumb. Now comes the question, is this long enough? Might need to be a little bit longer. Whose finger is that? Motherfucker. In other words, at any point during a fight, you can suddenly win against them, where you kill them, but you snap back to reality as the fight suddenly keeps going. Not to mention that reality can melt in many scary ways. At the same time, it's a bit flawed because a genuinely talented combatant won't fall for it, since In the fake world, he dies too easily. Yeah, it's not really a power that... Oh, I forgot the color part. Fuck. Which one is that? And it's not really something that can do actual damage, I assume, so that would make it a bit more tricky. Because, like, as soon as they notice, like, oh, he's not dead, kind of fucked. He's kind of fucked. Which is why it could be really powerful in the right hands. But then comes the question, would you want to be an overlord? Because I think to be an overlord, you need to be, you know, you need to be quite manipulative and everything to get your way. So that's the next question. Would Andy be an overlord? I've been thinking about it, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure what type of creature, character in the Helliverse I would be. Maybe seeing this the rebrand in the future, I would be a Hellhound. Because at the like as a Venus flytrap alien, like if I keep it sort of like the same as me, I don't think there's any plant-based species anywhere, except for maybe just a random sinner. So I think I would probably be a sinner in this form, and with the rebrand, I could be a Hellhound. Maybe. Possibly. Okay, okay. She's starting to look pretty good. I'd say, if I say so myself. I think her hands were darker colored though. Because the only damage it can do is torturing someone mentally, since he has some sways over the mind world. You can feel pain in the fake world, but only if you believe it to be real. You are the center of your own universe, so if you huddle up with your eyes closed, sooner or later it'll end. But you don't want to be too relaxed when the illusion ends. It's been a while since I've spat such a word wall in your chat. Wow, at least a year, I think. We need more word walls, Annie. We need more of those. Let's see. Yeah, her fingers were darker. But yeah, no, it makes sense when you say like it's sort of powerful, it's sort of weak, depending on situation and depending on who you're fighting. I'm curious. Is there anybody else in chat who has a Helliverse OC or has thought about this? You're so awesome, I can't believe I'm not banned yet. Why would I ban you? Andy? Are you okay? Did you have a bad day? Are you feeling bad? Are you feeling negative about yourself? Do 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 do. You are awesome. So I don't know what you're worried about. Let's see. Where is this one? I need this one. I need this one. Okay, let's see. We need to do this as well. Then we need to do this. No, we need to do this. Yes, okay, I got it. Because I need this tattoo. Oh fuck. I need to continue it a little bit so when her arm turns. And then I can clip it and it should be fine. Also, we forgot about the one on the neck, actually. Speaking of, where is the neck? Those are the eyes. That is the neck. Found you. Peekaboo. And today's been nice. I'm just like, oh wait. So I'm rewarded for writing a whole 3-story house on my imaginary people. Hell yeah. Abso-fucking-lutely. I mean, I used the RP in chat form. And sure, I was the type of person who would be like, "Oh, could you draw your character so I don't have to so I don't have to imagine everything and like sketch out a character design first with your description?" Because I liked to make fan art of like our scenes, but nowadays I'm fine with that. I actually like to try and oh wait, how does this work? What the fuck? Wait, this one's not right at all. That's just a squiggle. It's teeth. Wait, what the fuck happened? You know what? You know what? It looks like a heart though. That's kind of cute. However, we're gonna move a bit. Sorry. Give me a moment. It's gonna be fine. The arm tattoo is totally wrong. Made it home without falling off my bike. Art's coming along nicely. Well, thank you, and good to hear you're home safely. Okay, I need the stomach one. Copy. Beep, beep. Delete. Paste. Transform. Oh, it's gonna be on one side. Fuck. It's okay. We're gonna fix it. Just wait. Thank you for the hydrate. Twitch, why did you hide this from me? This art stream is so goated. Oh yeah, hi Parsage, welcome to the stream. Wait, did I not put a notification up in the Discord? Did I forget the Discord? I forgot the... Oh, oops. I'm so sorry. Oh. This is really bad. That's so bad. 2 hours later. Oops. Oopsie poopsie. I forgot to say that we're online. And the scuff stream continues. Oh, I want to be a professional. I want to look professional at least. You know. Ah, fuck. Oh, lekker knubbies. Also, Hyper Sage, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Better late than never. Better late on stream. Because then people won't like miss their stream streak. But it is kind of bad though. Stop. Oh, stop. Oh, stop. I cannot move like this, but I need to. I need to move it, move it. There we go. We're probably never gonna turn it this far, but... Copy. Delete. Clip. Je moeder. Mamie. Mamie. Boofy. No. Hi, Stinky. Hi. Lekker zitten. Oh. Also, 65 stream streak for Passage. Nice. So professional. Very well. Oh. Let's see. I know some trivia about this character. They're guilty of the sins of wrath and pride. Have an instinctual aspiration towards gluttony, but will often actively snap themselves out of it. He pities those suffering from lust and actively dislikes it. I think in the setting of Haspin Hotel, they would be the one advocating for redemption and genuinely believing in it, but want to never be able to be redeemed. Okay, so let me see. Wrath and pride. I don't... Oh. Let's see. Helliverse. Hierarchy. I don't remember what's in what layer. Let's see. How do I look that up? Hierarchy. Sinners? I guess. You know what? Don't fix the mic, Marley. Hearing the meows in the background is pink. I think you could have always heard those, to be honest. But I think the microphone is a little bit more sensitive now. Oh, I want to know what creatures are in which ring. Helliver's rings, I guess. Rings of Hell. Okay. Pride is... What are those? Are those the sinners? Are the sinners only in Pride? And Wrath are imps. Wrath are imps. And I would be, in the future at least, I'd be a hellhound. So I would be in gluttony. That would be pretty cool. I want to know. Maybe not everybody heard it yet, but I just ask. And if you don't have an answer, that's also okay. Ignore the question. But like, if you were in the Helliverse, what would be... Like, what would you be? This is crooked as fuck. I don't want to copy this one. I need to copy the one on the belly. Again. Again and again and again and again. Do it again. Do it again. Me 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 me. Oh, why is there nothing there? Hello? You don't have to clip. Thank you. Not yet, at least. Wait, why is the color there suddenly weird? Oh, I accidentally moved the layer. It's fine. I'm fine. You're fine. We're fine. We're all fine. I guess. It's fine. Okay. Now she has all her tattoos. A gluttonous imp? So glimpse? No, hellhounds are in gluttony. Wait, you're a different type of demon depending on the sin? I mean, I'm looking at... I think you can be anything, anywhere. But certain types of demons originate from certain rings. So, I think according to this... sinners are mostly in Pride Ring. Wrath has the imps. Gluttony has the hellhounds. Greed has... What are those? Are those the sharks? I think all those water creatures. Lust has the succubi. No, envy has the water creatures, I think. Envy has the water creatures. What is greed then? I mean, the picture is a little blurry. I can't really see too well. Or are just the loan sharks? And sloth has the Baphomets. I'm not really sure what greed has. If there's a limbo, it'd probably be there. I don't think they have a limbo. Helliverse just talks about hell and heaven. And in heaven, I don't think they mentioned anything when it comes to layers. And in hell, they have like pride, wrath, gluttony, greed, lust, envy, and sloth. But then you also have the hierarchy of like different characters. Yeah, I'm trying to look it up, but it's a little tricky. I have no idea. I just know that what we're working on right now is a Baphomet. Baphomet. Look at the cutie patootie. I say as I zoom in on her tits. I'm so sorry. I mean, they are cute though. There's some cute titties. You're welcome. That was a nice one. That was so nice. My god. Lovely. What is this? What is this? What is this? I don't know. Move the microphone because it's in the fucking way. Is this all on the exam later, Marley? It is, absolutely. Oh, your burps are so much more crisp. I'm looking back at my VODs to make clips from time to time. My god, I burp so much. I burp absolutely too much. You can make an entire burp compilation. I wish I had the time to do that, because Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, that's not the color I need. I need black. But you know, the Helliverse is a little tricky because we haven't seen everything. You know, we haven't seen much of the Baphomets. We definitely haven't seen much of... Well, we've seen more of the water creatures. Of like greed and... What was it? I already forgot. We've seen more of those than of the Baphomets. Like the only moment we saw the Baphomets and the water creatures quote unquote leader was I think in Has-Been. I'm gonna go to bed, I'm super sleepy, good night. Good night Andy, thank you for popping in and thank you for hanging out and thank you for talking and thank you for the raid. Take care. You burp a normal amount. If you call out yourself as burping too much, then I will fall into the category too. It's just... I don't know. I feel like it's more than normal. But I mentioned it to my doctor at some point, and they were like, "No, it's fine. If you're not like regurgitating your food, you should probably be fine." I'm like, "Well, not yet." So, guess I'm fine. I guess I'm fine. I'm fine. Why? Hello? Excuse you? Why are you... Why is it going so choppy all of a sudden? That's not how I want it. Act normal. What the heck? God, I hate the fact that I can't move the navigator like a normal person when it's like turned upside down. It's just mirrored. It's not that difficult. God damn. Yeah, I have to go real slow or it like makes these sharp turns in my line art. What? What's going on here? What? Why? Is there some kind of thing I accidentally turned on? Look how choppy it is. What the heck? I can't draw like that. I'm trying to look around, but I don't think I turned anything on. I'm gonna restart Fire Alpaca because that's fucked up. Like, it just makes these super sharp turns all of a sudden. What the heck? Please work. I wanna finish this today. Okay. Moment. What? Why? Is there a Windows update or anything? No? I don't know what's going on. Okay, Wacom Center. Where's the Wacom Center? I need to... It's super frustrating and it's out of nowhere. Like, you saw me working on everything just fine the entire time. What do you mean, bloom bloom? Just open the fucking app. Wacom Center, open. Show me what the fuck the pen's doing. Display settings. Toggle settings. Oh wow, I didn't even know that. I can use my Cintiq as like a double display. I did not know that. Pen. That is not my pen. Where's the other pen? This one. Tip sensitivity. Let's put it down a little bit. Maybe that's it. I've never had to change that before. She went from curvy hips to PS1 Tomb Raider. Yeah. Yeah, what the fuck, man? What is this? And you saw it. You saw me from just normally drawing to something getting fucked up. I'm so tired of this, man. I'm so tired of this. Do we need to calibrate? Like, nothing happened. Advanced. There is a firmware update. Maybe that's it. Might as well, because I can't be fucking drawing right now. Make sure your Wacom device is connected to a power source during this process. Do not shut it down. Power off or attempt to stop the update once it's started. Well, just do it because now I can't fucking do anything. This update may take up to 15 minutes? God damn. Fine, update it. I guess we'll just be here for whatever fucking time it takes. I can't continue. I can't continue right now. I can't be drawing like this. My style is 100% based on like pen pressure and sometimes swiftly like moving around the pen. That's what I've done. So I can't be like, I have to go super slow otherwise. So, what are we gonna talk about? Let's see. I don't know. Helliverse? Some more Helliverse? I'd already say I would be a Hellhound. But that's mostly based on the slight rebrand that's coming. And for those who don't know, yes, it's gonna be partially dog. We all knew it was gonna come. Like, the moment I uploaded that sort of slightly joke art of like, oh, what would Marley look like if they were a Zompop? That's not a joke anymore. It's not a joke anymore. It's I am slightly rebranding into a Zompop. However, we are gonna keep like the Venus flytrap. So if I were in that design, I'd be a Hellhound for sure. But would it still count to be a Hellhound if I was the non-dog version? I'm trying to look. What would fit me? I don't know. What would fit as like a Venus flytrap alien? I guess I could just be a sinner, like I said before. Because sinners can basically be anything. But that feels so, like, that's very open. But also kind of cool. Let's see. I just don't see myself. Maybe a shark, because of the mouse. Lycanthropy Hellhound? Definitely, yeah. Definitely. I'm also, along with the slight rebrand of Marley, we're also gonna get a slight rebrand of Mavis, of course. And Mavis is gonna be, as like before, she will be the bigger, badder version. I don't want to say werewolf, but basically, but at some point I saw somebody use a name for like werewolf, but it was, instead of werewolf, they said werewolf. So I'm like, that would kind of be funny, because like and it's not gonna be a generic like werewolf type of idea, but also kind of is, which is, I don't have anything against it. I'm a Buff Pop fan, so. But I kind of wanna. I've been kind of leaning towards maybe calling her specific like change a werewolf, because it's funny. Either that, it was either gonna be dog or it was gonna be hyena, because hyenas are cool. And I'm still thinking of maybe basing it slightly off a hyena, especially like the spotted ones, because I don't really have it right now on this model, but in the beginning I used to have spots, like slight spots, and I want to bring those a little bit back, because there's some things that I'm thinking about that I'm gonna add you know, like we have Mavis and Mabel and everything else in between. We're always in the fly traps, but I've been thinking of doing maybe like a separate entity in the fly traps and maybe a separate entity in like the zombie parts, you know? So like everybody has their own specific thing. But I'm not sure yet. I'm like I said, I'm still working on stuff. So hence why the rebrand's not gonna be for quite a while. I've always thought you as a Nimona saying, but I'm not a girl, I'm a shark. That is such a fucking cool scene. I love Nimona. I love that movie. I'm so glad that somebody picked it back up because if I remember correctly, Nimona eventually was like, it started as I think a webcomic, and then it got pitched as a movie or a series. I'm not sure which one of the two. I think just a movie because it ended up being a movie, but it got like turned down because of course people would turn down, especially in those in that day and age, people will turn anything down that has anything gay in it because oh my god, don't show the world that gays exist. Jesus Christ, that would be a hood and a half. I'm so glad that's I think it was Netflix, right? Netflix picked it up. Like you can shit on Netflix all you want, but Netflix has given quite some indie stuff some good spotlights. Nimona was a really nice movie. The ending definitely made me cry. And also just, you know, her seeing herself as like a monster secretly and people seeing her as a monster, and then because she saw herself as a monster, she kind of turned into a monster. But then as that monster kind of tried to kill herself because like, you know, it was so fucking harsh, man. Didn't have to go that hard, but it did. Definitely hit some feels. You know, just the visuals that they used, the way they showed everything, you could really understand without many words that she was, or they were, I would say they, because she's not a girl, she's a shark. They are not a girl, they are a shark. You could really just see the pain and them being so tired of the pain and rather enduring the pain of dying than enduring the pain of continually to exist in a world where they don't fit. And that fucking, you know, that fucking hits close to home. The shark chomps. But I'm not a girl. I'm a shark. There were waterworks. There were waterworks indeed. I've always got that vibe from you and I love it. Just chaotic good, but also cheeky. I'm definitely on the chaotic good side. Definitely. Absolutely. I've never been 100% neutral. I've never been 100% good. I've never been 100% bad. And, you know, chaotic doesn't necessarily mean evil, even though the world would like to make you believe that, but it's not. That's not how it works. Just because you're a little bit chaotic, just because you're a little bit unorganized, or even if you are very fucking unorganized, doesn't immediately mean you're evil. Clipping that. Be sure to post it in the server. I'm curious how audible those chomps were. Ah, my headphones. Man, yeah, this firmware update's taking a while. Jesus Christ. We might have to end up... Should I at least, like, move to the face so we can see something nice? There. We can look at this while we wait for the firmware to update. Just look at this. They were crisp. Oh man, I must have done something in the settings right if my audio is so crisp. We're gonna regret this once my cats are taking a shit behind me in the litter box. Because surprise, surprise, when I moved my setup, I moved closer to all the cat stuff. Hence why they're so close to me. Like, they can sit on like the... You can hear now the cat scratching post, and you hear them meow even more often because they really like that I'm sitting in their corner, sort of. But this is also where their litter boxes are. And especially Beam is a very loud pooper. You can hear, like, when I'm sleeping or when I'm laying in bed, and my bed is not that close to the litter box, I might say. And you know, there's a few walls in between there, but like, when Beam is pooping, you can hear it like thump. Yep. We're offline. Oh, we're not. We just disconnected for a moment. Okay. It would have been nice if the computer mentioned as it was doing the... Before it would do the firmware update, that it would restart a few things. Jesus. Okay. I guess the firmware update must have been done. Let me check. Firmware was successfully updated. Yippee! Now let's see if it actually worked. Oh wait, I gotta wait. The tablet completely restarted, so it needs to do a few things to start up. Oh my god. All the Marley background noises, it's great. You're gonna regret that. You're gonna regret that when you hear my cat take a massive fucking shit. Be happy that you don't have smell-o-vision, because oh boy, when one of them takes a shit, it can be stanky. Stanky poopies. Stinky dookies. Speaking of, I think somebody is taking a shit right now. Let's just wait for a moment. Somebody's in a litter box. Oh, what's going on? You got performance issue now. Oh, no, never mind. They went out of the litter box. I was like, I'm gonna wait until one of them takes a shit. But they did not. I got the steroid. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Is this a call out post? Yes. It is. Okay. Let's see. Moment of truth. Hello? My pen's not reacting. This is even worse. This is even worse. It's not doing anything. Just left the bathroom. I was having a panic attack. I swear nothing else. Aw. You want a hug? Do I need to... Okay, let's restart Fire Alpaca again. If this doesn't work, we're gonna continue with it just chatting and I'm this close. I'm this close. You can't see it, but I'm this close. Ooh. Good eat now. Thank you for the vibes, scuff, and great artwork. I hope you have a great night. I look forward to games tomorrow. Have a good night's rest, Pupa. Thanks so much for popping in and hanging out. And we'll see you tomorrow. Let me see. I'll give you a hug, Kata. Here. I don't know how else to make hug noises. Oh, I updated the firmware. What's going on? Just let me draw. Come on. I've been drawing the entire day without problem. Okay, that's it. That's it. Maybe we should just this is just it. This is maybe the computer needs to entirely restart. I don't know. And I'm not gonna do that because fuck it. This is my fucking stream. I choose what happens. This is such a bummer. Let's just stand on this face, I guess, and I don't know. I didn't really have any topics to like talk a whole lot about, so Amy. Let's see. What could we do? Oh, should we check if there's new mega evolutions? I was gonna say, in the meantime, I'm gonna move around. I'm gonna move back the tablet, but the laptop is in that spot, and I'm tired of having to fix everything on this motherfucking setup. So we're not doing that. Let's see. New mega evolutions. Are there any new megas? Reject all cookies because I don't care. Are there any new megas? Also, docs, give me the chat so I can read you guys. Because I thought I saw some new videos about new megas, but they might have also been words. They might have been fan made, so I'm not sure. But think about all the mental breakdowns you could get. I'm already having those. I'm just having them in silence. Deep down, I'm having them. You have no idea. It's been an up and down day. Workman fixed the chimney leak, I think, and my vape's giving up on life and turned into a strobe light. Damn. You need some weed. You need a relaxing moment. Fucking Christ. Let's see. I'm gonna move the OBS to this screen. You can see what I'm doing. And I'm gonna move Mega Evolutions to this screen. Okay, perfect. Perfect. On stream, no less. Think of the content. You know what the thing is? I need to think about my neighbors as well. I can't be crashing out here. It's almost 11 p.m. I would, but the modern stuff available doesn't agree with me. Wait, the modern weed, has it changed over time? I guess it also depends on where you go, like which coffee shop and how you take it, maybe. Like which strain do you drink it? Do you smoke it? Do you eat it? I guess maybe drinking would go the same as eating it, but smoking and eating is definitely different. Let's see. I'm gonna check Cerebi. Apparently there's also now, instead of just grown stuff, but there's also like lab made, which is like super clear, but I haven't really dared to try that out. Cause I don't want to have a bad experience. Oh my god, these megas are loading so slowly. Do you partake in the lettuce? I partake in the lettuce. It's the only way I can manage my anxiety a little bit. I do not get I do not get any anti-anxiety medication from my doctor, from my GP. I started with it because I was just curious, and simultaneously, it turned out that it also really helped me with my endometriosis pain and with the fact that I had trouble going to the toilet thanks to the endometriosis. So it gave me some relief. It gave me a lot of relief actually in the time where nothing else would. It was either take an edible and be okay for like 8 hours in a day, or chuck way too many painkillers and like barely scrape by. And when that finally got managed, I, thanks to endometriosis, I also developed an anxiety and panic disorder. And also thanks to the CPTSD, which we're not going further into, but like, I I also noticed that sometimes when I have a not sometimes, most of the times, if I I I've had some times where I was just so out of it that I was like, I'm going to bed, bye. So I'm sleeping. But like most of the times, it helps me sort of like, what's the word here? Work through the anxiety and the panic without panicking. So like my main problem is that like my mind and body, the connection between those two is kind of lacking. So my body will have panic reactions and I won't know why. And thanks to the devil's lettuce, I will say, I sort of have been able to just figure out what's going on, you know? I don't really know how to explain it with the right words. See, UK is one of the biggest exporters and the industry only popped in the last 5 or 6 years. We don't consume any of it internally. All the produce available to consumers are imported. I would not recommend going down the opioid route either if it's affecting your gut. I'm not. No. I will not go like unless I develop some type of medical issue where I really do need opioids on prescription. I will not take those as recreational use. I will stay away from that. Like for me it's marijuana and that's it. I've been curious about other stuff, but also nou, Pemmy, nou is het klaar. Shh. Like I've been curious about things like more hallucinogenic substances, but also I don't really want to go the route where I have like a really bad trip and then be stuck in it for like I don't know how fucking long. One of my friends had I think a coworker or another friend who tried a mushroom extract. And instead of having a good time, they ended up dry heaving for 6 hours. And I'm like, no, I'm good. I don't have emetophobia, but I do not want to be dry heaving for 6 hours. And so far, marijuana recreational has always done well for me. I know how it works. I know what I can take, I know what I can't take, and I know the effects that it has on me. So, I'm not really a thrill seeker. I'm not the type of person that's like, oh, this was interesting, but I want more, I want better, I want more serious, I want, give me the cocaine. Like, that's not me. That's not me. I just want to sit here, be a goober, and draw, and have no anxiety. And just, if I was given anxiety medication, maybe I would have stopped taking edibles. But unfortunately, my GP was like really reluctant to give me any type of anti-anxiety medication, even when I was so far gone where I had daily panic attacks and could not eat, could not sleep, could not even take my medication because I had a specific fear of choking on anything. So even swallowing my own saliva was like just a fucking problem. And even with that going on, when I called in and I crying begged for mercy, they were like, oh yeah, we can give you 2 weeks, but you have to taper off in the 2nd week already because we don't want you to get addicted. And I'm like, oh no, imagine, why would I get addicted to having a normal, comfortable life? Like, Jesus fucking Christ. It was so annoying. They were like, you gotta try therapy first. I'm like, therapy waiting list is now at least 3 fucking years long. I don't have that time. Thank you very much. Trust me on this one, they can be hazardously seductive. Yeah, no, I've never been planning on using opioids. Even if somebody were to offer it to me, I would be like, no thanks. Like, nah, no. It happens. One of my younger brother's friends has persisting hallucinations of a little guy running around in his peripheral vision after going hard on the LSD. That's also a thing, yeah. That's also a thing I've definitely heard. Where, after taking LSD or any... Okay, I'm gonna grab that cat for a moment. It's so fucking annoying. Nee. Je komt lekker bij me zitten. Zo, gezellig. Oeh, gezellig. Lekker koelen. There. He was meowing in the shower. So annoying. Just come to me for cuddles, baby. But yeah, no, I've definitely also heard the stories and read the stories of people who take hallucinogenics and they don't even like have a super bad trip, but the hallucinations just don't go away. And I'm like, that's nice. I already have enough problems. I don't need that. Oh yeah, and now my cable is stuck. Hi Ari, welcome to the stream. I was drawing your Helliverse model, but something went wrong with my pen pressure for some reason, and I unfortunately have to quit for today. But I didn't want to quit streaming yet, so we're doing a just chatting moment. And I'm hoping that by restarting the computer after doing the firmware update, that it will be fixed. Oh. It's so annoying. What? You're disappointed? Disappointed about what? Don't recommend coke either. It's a quick route to finding yourself cold sweating at 4 a.m. having not slept for 3 days. Yeah, no thanks. Coke is definitely not something I would ever want to try. Just, you know, at most, I would want to try a slight hallucinogenic something. But like the stories scare me off too much. So I don't want to. I'm too scared that it goes wrong. I still can lay down. You can. Wait, oh, that's not what I usually imagine when someone says they're gonna do me. I feel that at what I think was a panic attack on the bus. I was pretty sure I was gonna pass out. My breathing was so difficult. Had an attack of that earlier after a month or so of not having it. It made my day so much worse. Yeah, I had a really, really bad one. When was this? This was before I started at the new place, the new job. So this was last year, I think October. I was having such a bad panic attack when I was going. I think it was not even a panic attack. It was not only a panic attack. It was a panic attack and some form of like derealization or depersonalization. I'm not sure what the difference is between the two. But it hit me so hard. And thankfully this was before I took the public transport to my work. I promptly turned around after I settled down a bit, uh, I actually called a friend and was like, "Hey, can you kind of stay on the phone with me? Because I think I'm gonna pass out, and I'm really fucking scared right now." And I was like outside in the dark, like nobody was around, and I stayed on the phone with them until I could get home, and that's when I messaged my manager and was like, "Hey, I had a really fucking bad panic attack. I'm gonna stay home." Like, I wasn't even like, "Oh, is it okay? Like, is there enough people?" I was like, "I don't fucking care. I'm staying home." And I laid on the couch for the rest of the morning, and it took me the rest of the fucking day to even settle down. It was so fucking bad. I actually got offered free coke by 2 different people at my older brother's funeral. Yo, at the fucking funeral. What the heck? Like, at a party, I could understand. Randomly on the street, suspicious, but also understandable. At a fucking funeral, it's like, oh, your bro's dead? How about some coke though? What the fuck? That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Like, I can prevent it by sitting at the front of the bus and making sure I only look at my phone for a while. Car journeys were doing it too, but I got a bit better over December. So is it like specifically like not maybe not driving, but like just is it like is it maybe linked to like car sickness? I know I don't have car sickness. I just have very intrusive, very visual thoughts of things going wrong, which is also why I kind of hate public transport. I just kind of hate going outside in general. If I'm walking past a road, my brain's like, "Oh, that's interesting. See that car? How about it just skirts your way and just drives you over?" Or I would be sitting in public transport and if it's like a subway, my brain's like, "That's cool. What if somebody jumps on the rails right now? What if we're in a tunnel and everything like it stops and everything is on fire?" If I'm in a car or a bus or anything, my brain will be like, "That's cool. What if we just hit somebody and we just tumble over and we end up in the ditch? What do you do now?" Like, my brain will be, and I can sort of stop this now, not perfectly, and I still like when I'm really fucking tired, I can't really stop the visuals and the thoughts until it's already a bit too late. But like, it used to be where my brain would continuously, the entirety of like my journey to work, would just continuously imagine, what would you do if you had to get out of this burning fucking public transport thing? And I'd be coming at work and I'm like, "That's great. I'm already fucking tired now." which is why I used to, like, most of the time I'll just disassociate, because then I'll think of my original characters in an awesome fight scene and I don't have to worry about having to make a plan of getting out of a burning bus. Like, what the fuck? That's what I thought. Like, if I sit at the back where the vibration is worse, it tends to be worse. And if I look out the window instead of staring at my phone, it's worse. It's not as bad in a car if I have cold air on my face, but it had me trapped in my hometown for months because I can't drive. That is intense. And yeah, that does kind of sound like motion sickness. I wonder if, I mean, maybe, I never heard of it, and I don't have it myself. And I haven't heard many people talk about it, but maybe motion sickness can also be without being super nauseous and just like maybe just having the feeling of like your body heating up and like the feeling of the vibrations is enough to make your body panic before it even gets nauseous. Don't worry, not lethal. I survived every time and my mask survived the attack in the metro attack in 2016 in Brussels. Wait, what? She was in an attack? What the heck? Intrusive thoughts like that. Intrusive thoughts like that, or just swirling into the oncoming traffic. Yeah. Being outside when it's dark is also really scary. I was very paranoid. Got a little better with pepper spray in that front at least. Oh yeah, just that's the I'm gonna. That's the worst. That's also one of the worst. You know, and I'm not scared of the dark, but I'm kind of scared of the dark. I don't know why. I don't know why. Nothing ever really happens, but like as a child, I was already deadly terrified of like. So when I was younger, especially when I was younger, I used to live in a 3-story house. Oh my god, it's so fancy. Like no, okay, but we had like an attic, and like everybody would always close the doors of everything, so like the layer between like the first stairs and the second stairs would always be very dark because all the doors would be closed, and then you had like the dark gaping hole of the attic stairs. And me as a child, I was so deadly afraid of something coming down that stairs. I would not go upstairs. I was too afraid to go upstairs. Like, at all. I would not go. I would not go unless there was somebody with me. Or unless all the doors were open. And even then, I would be kind of too afraid to look at the attic, like, attic stairs. And sometimes I still have it a little bit with the dark. Like my brain will randomly imagine something like scurrying towards me. I don't know why. It has never happened before. It has happened only once when I was older, so that doesn't count. And the lights were on, so that doesn't count. Shaking my head, Molly, just think of the Shadow Man following the vehicle doing parkour over a bunch of obstacles. I used to do that as a kid too. I used to do that. Like, not the Shadow Man, but like, I would imagine my original characters just like, for those who follow Minbit, the TV head animator, they recently uploaded an animation where they showed that as well, where their character like jumps over like fuck, what's the English word for it? Like the lights, the big lanterns, the tall lanterns and stuff. Like I used to do that all the time. Because back then we didn't get to do anything back in the car, and if my Game Boy was out of battery, I was out of luck. Can't even look outside to watch the Shadow Man doing parkour, it sucks. But now you have phones, and you get to do so much things on phones. You don't need the Shadow Man anymore. You're not scared of the dark, you're scared of what might be in the dark. I guess that's true. I guess that's fair. And that might also be where my thalassophobia comes from. Because I'm not afraid of water. I'm not afraid of boats. I'm afraid of drowning, and I'm afraid of something coming out from the deep, deep dark, swallowing me whole, or just chasing me and like mauling me to death. Hi Kaz, welcome to the stream, how you doing? We're hanging out because my art tablet decided to be a fucktard and not work anymore, so... Streetlights, that's the word, streetlights. Absolutely. I think it's a psychosomatic in some way, I just hate not knowing what it is. Yeah, and even now I have it, like, it's just something that my brain does. My brain's like, oh, what if something it's like, something like humanoid, but on all fours, suddenly scurries through your bedroom door and just comes at you like, ugh, stop it, brain. Why would you do that? It's absolutely fucking horrendous. Ay. I'm getting extra cuddles with your kitty. That's so nice. Meow. Meantime, I'm checking if there's new megas, but I don't see anything new. So I think the ones that I saw not too long ago were fakes. Wah, wah, wah. I can try and see if there are any leaks, but I don't think so. Ugh. I love being Marley's sleep paralysis demon. That's not a sleep paralysis demon though. I'm not asleep or paralyzed. The only thing coming from the deep, deep dark is Bass going to bitch slap you with its tail. Oh, and here I thought it was Cthulhu trying to tentacle fuck me. Thormington, welcome to the stream as well. How you doing? How you doing? How's it going? Let me move the chat here so I can just see you guys. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Fuck. Hi, Alex. How you doing? Brain, are you sleeping? No. What if the crawler suddenly comes out and gets you? Don't worry, the blanket protects you. Maybe. The blanket protection, man. As a child, and even now, I don't really like having anything out from under the blanket. It can be 40 fucking degrees outside, and I need something, like even the thinnest layer of blanket, I need it on top of me. I don't like my arms hanging off the side of the bed, and definitely not my feet. As a child, I would even wear socks to bed because I was afraid of something just grabbing my feet. And socks and blankets would protect it. I don't know why. I don't know why. And 190 stream streak for Alex. Congratulations. Thank you, thank you. Let me update the leaderboard. Let's see. Alex. 190. Congratulations. You're good. Nice. What we drew today? We were drawing. Let me show you. We were drawing Ares Helliver's character in Live 2D form. Let me zoom in a little bit because I was not finished. I am not finished with it. I was hoping to finish the basic parts, but for some reason my art tablet decides that this is now the way it does my line art. The absolute choppiest fucking way of... I don't know. I checked, and the tablet did need a firmware update, so I updated it, but I'm afraid I need to restart the computer for it to get fixed. I'm really hoping that's it, because I don't know what else is going on, to be honest. Oh, you can't see the art anymore, shit. So for now, I don't want to restart the stream. I didn't want to restart the stream. Is the music off? No, okay. I didn't want to restart the stream by restarting the computer, so I decided that this last bit we're just gonna do some just chatting while we look at the art. Because I don't even know if that will fix it. And I'm just upset. I'm upset with everything going wrong with this setup at the moment. At least the audio is fixed. You know, that's something. Don't worry though. Don't worry. I have to get it fixed because I want to continue drawing. I'm just not gonna fix it tonight. World's lowest refresh rate tablet. Yeah, and I don't like, this is not an old tablet. It's been, I don't even know. I've had it for like 2 years. That's it, I think. Maybe not even. Maybe, I don't even know. Yeah, no, it's been a while. It's been 2 years maybe. And it was not cheap either. But you know how Wacom is. I kind of regretted not buying from another brand, because right after I bought this tablet, or not right after, but like a few months after, I think, was when Wacom also came out with their generative AI advertisement with the dragons. I was like, oh great, a fucking art tablet company using Gen AI to make advertisement. Are you fucking kidding me? This is a fucking joke, bitches. But yeah, you know, I bought the tablet. I'll just keep using it until it's unusable, and then I'm gonna do something else. I've always used Wacom, so that's why, you know, I stayed with the brand for so long. I was always happy with it, and tablets have always been okay to me. I know it doesn't have a great name everywhere, but to me, my tablets have always worked great. I say as I'm sitting in front of the tablet that's now not working. God damn it. But like before this one, I had or I still have it, and it still works. I still use it from time to time. I have a Wacom Cintiq companion that can like work without hooking up to a computer. That baby has worked for me for at least 7 years, and it's still going and still doing its work. And it has some issues, but I can work around it. Maybe that one also needed a firmware update, and I just never did it. So funny, I stopped getting sleep paralysis when I started flirting with the demon. Aw, I didn't hop into bed with you? Talking sleep, dreams are always interesting. It can be interesting if my dreams were not very often just weird, too chaotic, or even like nightmares. For a very long time, I've had night terrors, so I'm not the biggest fan of dreams. I'm not gonna lie. They're interesting, and when I have nice dreams, I'm really happy with it. But I've had too many dreams and night terrors, but also just dreams that left me too emotional. Like literally either waking up crying because it is a night terror, or it's like something that I'm stressing about and it came up in the dream, and then just like it for some like how you have a dream and then you immediately like forget about it when you wake up, like it slowly seeps away through your ear holes. There are some dreams that are not even nightmares. For example, not too long ago, I was talking about how I have a friend who doesn't really like send any messages back anymore, and we didn't have a fight. I don't think they dislike me. I think they're just very stressed and they're not doing well, but I can't really do anything aside from like trying to contact them because we don't live close at all. And I actually don't have their address either, so I wouldn't even know where to go if I wanted to travel towards them. But like, I miss them very much. And I miss them apparently so much that I had a dream about them. One of the dreams, I had two dreams about them in one night. One of the dreams were they were robbing me with a gun. Don't know why, but like they were robbing me with a gun. And that was the second dream actually. And the first dream was we just met up and we hugged because we hadn't seen each other for so long. And when I woke up, the one dream that had me to tears was the one where we just met up. That was the one that made me cry. Not the one where they pointed a literal gun at my head, but the one where I hugged them and I hadn't seen them for so long. And just, and that was not a nightmare. Okay, you can say maybe the one with the gun was a nightmare. That was a separate dream though. Like the one where we just met up as friends, it was not a nightmare, but it still had me emotional. And I did not like it. How are Marl's dreams like? Very chaotic, and like I said, I don't have them often anymore, but I do occasionally. I still have night terrors. Not often, thankfully, but when I was in burnout, which has been several times for quite a long time too, I had a lot of night terrors, and I don't really want to talk about those. There's some that I still very vividly remember, and they have been now, what is it? Those have been 7 years ago. I don't want to talk about those. Other dreams are they're just silly dreams, You're walking towards work and suddenly your grandpa meets you up at the bus station and he's like, hey, can you get me this giraffe from the store because I talked to your teacher and we're going on a trip in a real rocket ship And then you're like, oh sure, let me turn around and walk to the store. And suddenly you're in the zoo, but there's no giraffes, but there's tables. And you're like, this is perfect. Grandpa, I found a table. And you walk back, and suddenly you're in space. You're on the moon, and you're holding a banana. And you're like, I found the banana. And then suddenly, like, some random guy is like, thanks, I needed that. And you're like, perfect. That's it. Those are the types of dreams that I have. It's like, it feels like a chronological order, and it feels also logical, but it's not. Hi Red, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Thank you for contributing to the Community Choice Challenge event. You guys are almost there. Used to have some dreams where I'd wake up psychologically stunned. Getting off vanilla vaccine helped. I'm on no fucking meds. At least back then. Now I'm on meds, but I'm not on any mind altering meds. Aside from the occasional edible. But I don't think I've ever had a night terror or intense dreams when I was on edibles. When I do an edible and I don't then go to sleep, I have some of the best fucking nights. Best night's sleep. I today read something and it gave me the idea to take a shirt that's fucking shredded, cut the lower part, and use it as a layer of fashion. That does sound kind of cool. Sounds like the way of the old 90s, the early 2000s. My nightmares are losing a loved one or going to prison for life. It's always something too real. Yeah, losing a loved one. I know those. Those are awful. Ex-wife had a daki makura to act as a cushion because I'd throw fists in my sleep, unintentionally sinking into her shoulder while asleep was the last straw. Oh, that must have been, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, it must have been rough for her as well, because she's getting pummeled to death while you're asleep. But, like, that also must have not been easy for you, because you're hurting a loved one while you don't want to, and you're not even aware of it. And, like, you want to stop, but, like, how the fuck do you stop that? Oh, you were sinking your teeth in her shoulder? Jesus. Damn. Always takes a good 5 to 10 minutes sometimes to reconnect to reality post-dream. Yeah, when I had my night terrors, I would just wake up crying, or wake up with the intense urge to cry and just continually feeling the things, like the intense negative emotions that you would have in the dream. I would not be able to shake those off for like several minutes. And I think one of the worst nights was when I had 3 intense night terrors in a row. Like I would keep track of my night terrors in like notes on my phone, and I would even like give them like a grade of like small, medium, large, based on how intense the emotions were and how hard I needed to cry. And there was one night where it just went from medium to large, and it was just, I would wake up crying. I would be just like crying my eyeballs out for a minute and not even like get out of bed, fall back asleep, have another night terror, wake up crying again intensely, already being on a soaked pillow, go back to sleep because I was so fucking tired of like already waking up several times, and then having another fucking night terror. It was fucking horrendous. I hated it. Need to reconnect the dots to remember that I did not spend 3 days either killing people or fighting very intense chess games against a watermelon. You know what I would want? I would want to lucid dream. But I want to lucid dream in basically like cool environments that I don't necessarily have to continuously like build. So I want to be able to say, I want to go to this universe of like this fandom, and I just, you know, I want to do cool shit there. I don't want to continuously have to use my brain to keep the world like up, so to say. Because it feels like when you have a normal dream that is so random, where you have to get a giraffe for your grandpa, you're ending up buying a fucking table that turns into a banana on the moon. Like, those feel like if you don't intensely take control or hold of the quote-unquote dream reality, it continuously shifts. Like, I don't want to have to do that, because I just want to be in a cool movie. I want to lucid dream and just be able to be like, I don't want to do this. If the dream is like intense or something. I've never been able to do it. And I don't really know how either. I'm somehow inherently scared of nightmares. I try avoiding spooky stuff before bed, just to not be scared in bed at this point. When I do have nightmares, they're either so weird or confusing that I don't get I should scared, or I should be scared, or I realize it's a dream and wake myself up, or wake myself before the impact. I don't wake up, but I have had some nightmares where I would be falling from a really far height, or I would be like underwater and not be able to get up, and I would be so terrified of like drowning or falling that far that at least in the dream I'd be able to like breathe underwater, or like end up like not getting hurt from the impact, or like float softly down towards the floor. But that's not always the case, and I often do feel pain in my dreams, which is why even in a dream I don't want to fall from a fucking building. It's gonna make me fucking in pain, and it makes me scared. It makes me so scared. I semi-lucid dream because I have a fucking save and reload mechanics in my brain. I want to do that. How do you lucid dream? You should try and learn to do lucid dreaming, but after a while, Christianity scared me out of wanting to do that, like occult shit and stuff. Should we look it up? Should we look up how to lucid dream? First time I lucid dreamt, I conjured a 100-meter tall inflatable tube man. Oh my god, that's fucking awesome. Frenzied, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Let's see. How to lucid a dream. I can control the reloading, but not the saving. Okay, well, that's interesting. So, does it show when it saves? Do you have like a little saving icon in your dream, or it's just reload and that's when you find out where it's saved? Also, what's up? We are just doing a just chatting moment at the moment because my art tablet decided to fart and just not do what I want anymore, and I probably have to restart the computer, which I don't want to do. So we're just doing it just chatting, and currently we're talking about dreams, nightmares, dreams, apparently lucid dreams now. I almost always lucid dream, just never do much with it. I tend to play with the dream's rules, go with the flow, and feels nice. I often see videos of people saying that they're lucid, but then talking to the people in their dream, saying like, hey, this is a dream. And then the people in their dream being like, you're not supposed to know this. You're not supposed to say this. Or they say like, we know. And some people are really convinced that those are from like a different quantum universe. I rarely see dreams nowadays, but it's usually very chaotic and I never lucid dream. I think I had the same as Ari. I wanted to lucid dream, but I got scared out of it, and then I never ended up doing anything. As a child, I would have reoccurring nightmares. of like a dark figure in front of our big like living room window and my bedroom window, like in that dream. And I would have this dream so fucking often. It was so fucking scary. It would just be like a looming black figure like floating in front of like the window. And the downside of the house that I was in back then was that there would be windows everywhere. If I was in the hallway, there would be a window. If I would be in the front of the living room, there would be a massive window. If I would hide behind the couch from it, there would be a massive window like right there as well. And if I were to go upstairs, we would have the very scary attic staircase. And then if I were to go in any fucking room, they will also have windows. So I would just be continuously be like followed by this dark entity. And I don't know why I would have that reoccurring nightmare. I was very, very young, but I would have these. I got anxious just then, and yeah, they tried to kick you out. So it's Goblin. The way you say that, it makes me wonder. Like, it does sound like it's a shared experience where the dream NPCs are like always making sure that you are not aware, and if you're aware, they kick you out, or like they tell you to like shut the fuck up. It's super eerie and uncanny. Yeah, and I don't remember, but at some point I realized, like not too long ago, but I've already forgotten it. Like it was a few years ago. I kind of realized where the fear came from, but I don't remember. I think my brain just shut it out. Yes, not all of them, but like 95%. Damn. Okay, that is kind of creepy though. Something neat I did in my dream was eating boneless. Sounds simple, I know, but I taste them. They had flavor. Oh my god. That's delicious. Let's see. I've looked up unlocking the magical world of lucid dreaming. What is lucid dreaming? Yeah. We know what lucid dreaming is. What are the steps? Why should you care though? What is the benefit or point of lucid dreaming? Here are just a few things you can accomplish with lucid dreaming. Overcome recurrent nightmares. Fly across the world and into space. I need to lucid dream right now. I need space. Talk to long lost relatives. I mean they're dead. They're not alive in my dream, even if I wanted to. Face your fears. I don't want to. I want to have cool fight scenes. I want to have cool movie scenes in my brain. Prepare for a job interview. Hell the fuck no. If I'm gonna dream, I'm not gonna dream. I don't want to dream about work. Survive a zombie invasion. I will do that anyway, because I'm awesome. Become a dolphin and swim through the sea. These are oddly specific. Have a lightsaber battle. Go into the Harry Potter world. I'd rather not. I mean, I know some better worlds. Like, Harry Potter has the Dementors and shit. So, no thanks. No thanks. There's too much scary shit in there as well. Ask the dream to show you abstract concepts. Okay. But if I cannot imagine it, can I dream about it? My colleague is into esoteric stuff. He explained that dreams are a connection to spirit, ancestors, and energies of the cosmos. Okay. You've downloaded Borrowed Trauma, let's go! I need to download the mod still. Could be the dreams are a limbo between two places. I have something written down about my believings and stuff, but well, unless someone wants to see them, I will keep it to myself. I think my favorite dreams are the liminal spaces. They are calm, not the modern monsters in the backrooms types. No, instead of the original empty space with no one else kind. Oh, do you mean like... I've been obsessed with these on TikTok, where you have these open plains, these very beautiful open plains, and then like the clouds, like it's not misty, but like the clouds are like on the ground, and you have like a random I don't know, a random TV in like one of the fields, and it just shows silly stuff. And like if you keep on walking, you might find some more TVs, and like you might find a random door that leads to like maybe a pool. That's just look. It's almost like, what's the word? Those old computer aesthetics, not the creepy ones, but like uh the very shiny, the very see-through type of things. What was? Geez, what's that called? That also had a name. Fuck. What was it? Old PC. I don't know. Vibes. I don't need AI for this, Google. Old PC vibes. It's like Aqua something. Yeah, that. I'm trying to look it up. Aqua. Maybe if I type Aqua. Oh yeah, I found a picture. This is exactly what I mean. What is it? Fruitiker. Oh wait, it's not. It's not Aqua. But it has a lot of like water aesthetics as well. Like a lot of tropical fish, and a lot of modern stuff, a lot of plains, like very green plains, very nice, shiny, plasticky looking stuff, like interiors, bubbles and glowy bits. Yeah, Fruitiger Arrow. I'm not sure if I say it correctly, but that's exactly it. Oh, that's some good aesthetics. Like getting lost in IKEA because someone messed with the arrows on the ground. Jesus. Ugh, nasty. It tastes garlic. Mostly closed spaces like corridors, rooms, but yeah, that is calm to explore them. Yeah, that's some night. I would love to dream about that. The 90s ray trace types, or the later 2000 Fruitiger Arrow stuff. Yeah. Burps time 2. that was quite the combo, wasn't it? Jesus Christ. But we were trying to read about lucid dreaming. Lucid dreaming AI bot? No. Lucid dreaming tutorial. Or tips and tricks. Let's do tips and tricks. Let's see. Oh, this is just a list. Tips for how to lucid dream. Reflection and reality testing. I need more explanation on this. Let's see. Reality check. Pinch yourself and ask, am I dreaming? Throughout the day to build awareness. Because I was already like wondering, like if you're gonna have to do that, like when I'm dreaming, I don't think about pinching myself. But if you teach yourself like occasionally throughout the day to pinch yourself and check, you might also start doing it in dreams and then notice that you're dreaming. Maybe that's what they mean. One of the main ways that comes often is to keep a dream journal. And yeah, awareness building. Oh yeah, the second thing they say is a dream journal. Pen dreams before they vanish. Keep a dream journal for vivid recall and insight. Set intentions. Before bed, affirm, I will lucid dream tonight. Focus your mind on the possibility. I guess. Thank you for the hydrate. Let's see. I need to fill my cup. What's the fourth? Visualize dreams. What does it say? Imagine your dream scenarios. Create a mental movie for your subconscious. So disassociate. I've been doing this for years. I'm a pro. That's what I usually do. It doesn't really help me though. Maybe. Oh, for fuck. I hate these extra fucking plastic clips they put on the fucking cap. I can never get it back on. Whoops. Is that what disassociating is? Partially. Like, when I read Imagine Your Dream Scenarios, I immediately think of imagining my original characters and like the awesome fight scenes and the awesome like movie scenes that I talk about like just now. Like that's what I would do. That's what I would want to dream about. And that's also what I like that's what I quote unquote daydream about. But my daydreaming turned out to be disassociation, so it's not necessarily bad, but apparently when you do it a lot, you sort of lose contact with reality, which is probably why I have a disconnection between my brain, like my mental, and my physical body. So when you start to unmask as a neurodivergent person that is masking a lot, when you start to unmask, you also start to disassociate less. Maybe in the beginning more, but eventually less. And I'm gonna say that's one of the things that I'm kind of missing, like being able to just disassociate right off the bat. I can't always do that anymore. Let's see. Number 5 is wake back to bed. Set an alarm 4 to 6 hours into sleep. Wake up, stay up for a bit, then return to bed for lucid dreams. I don't think I want this because I'm gonna wake up my roommate as well if I do that, because like my alarm is loud, otherwise I won't wake up. And also I already wake up throughout the night. I don't want to wake up even more, and I hate the sound of my alarm. I'm sorry, I fucking hate it. So if I have to hear it more often than once, just only at the end of my fucking night, I will also be fucking confused. And I already have like dreams where I fear that I'm too late to get up to get to work. So having my alarm be set several times just makes me more afraid of like, is this the alarm where I have to actually get up? Like, no, I'm not gonna do that to myself. Doesn't sound like water to me. You don't disassociate on a regular basis? Boring. Know that I'm dreaming. Not that hard, because the colors of the dream tend to be the opposite of saturated colors, like imagine red but grayed. Oh no, for me it just looks like life. And especially as a kid, I used to have trouble differentiating between dreams and reality. I specifically remember dreaming about a massive fucking spider right near my bedroom door, and I at that point in my life I shared a bedroom with one of my siblings, and I asked them like I don't really know how anymore, but I specifically remember like talking about that spider or asking them about that spider, and I was so convinced that there was and this was a massive fucking spider. This was a spider the size of half a fucking door. So like, of course it would not be real. Not here in the Netherlands, at least. Maybe in Australia, but not here in the Netherlands. But I specifically like remember being so convinced that spider, like that situation really happened. And they were like, "What are you talking about? There was never a spider." And I was like, "But I remember there being like a massive spider. Like what's going on?" And I don't know why I had such trouble like differentiating between that, but I did. Guess I really have lost touch with reality. It's why I'm so sore about having bus rides taken from me. I used to just be able to switch off and daydream the entire time. Me too! Me too, and it's so like I'd like always I would always do this already, but like um especially in public transport, I hate, especially because I'm also like neurodivergent. I My brain doesn't filter. I hear everybody talking. I hear everything that happens. I feel every movement. I notice everybody like moving and walking around. And it's just so annoying. And even with music on, like the visual stuff is still there. And being able to disassociate and just block that out was my only way of filtering. It was my only way of getting a rest from the real world. Like just the world around me constantly being moving and busy and loud and ugh, so annoying. Which is probably why I also don't really like going outside, especially not the last few years anymore, because I can't filter out anything. I get so annoyed and so tired of the outside world. That's the system I used to sleep. The 424, I disassociate all the time. I hear and see things. That too. That too. Oh. Talking about the notebook with my beliefs, I do need to add some stuff now that I remember. I mean, if you want, you can talk about it in the server maybe. I'm gonna probably hop off in a bit. So we probably won't have time to talk about everything. I don't know if it would have been nearly as comfortable if I couldn't put headphones in and stare out the window. It probably would. Like, I'm not gonna lie, when I was able to disassociate right off the bat, at this moment, I have to kind of work for it, so to say. Not always. Sometimes I do have, like, when I'm very tired, I can just, bam, my brain's turned off and I'm inside that world. But like nowadays I have to work harder for it. But if you can just sit down, put in your earbuds and like listen to music and just imagine the cool movie scenes, like you won't notice anything. Like I would disassociate so hard. I would not notice where I am. I would not be seeing everything around me. I would stare at one point. I would like I would just sit comfortably and try and have nobody in front of me because I would get annoyed with people moving around. So I would often stare at like an upper corner of like wherever the fuck I am, so people wouldn't be in my peripheral or my vision. And I would just not notice anything. I would not notice unless somebody like bumped into me real hard, or if somebody would like pull my headphones off. Unless somebody would do that, I would not notice. Let's see, what's the next? Reality check reminder. Use phone alarms to prompt reality checks during the night for lucidity boost. I'm not doing that. That's the same as the one before. Set an alarm 4 to 6 hours into sleep. No, I'm not doing that. That's one I'm absolutely fucking not doing. Relaxation techniques. Practice deep breathing or meditation before sleep for a calm mind and clear dreams. But they also said to visualize dreams right before bed. So which one is it now? Do you visualize your dreams or do you start meditating? Because like those are two different things. Meditation is like trying to clear your mind, right? Lucid dreaming supplements. Explore safe supplements. Is this a fucking ad? I'm not taking supplements. I'm not doing that. Fuck that. 424 is the way people 200 years ago slept. The 8 block model is an industrial revolution thing that was established for manufacturer workers. Is that why I always wake up at 3 a.m.? No, that's not true, because I don't go to bed at like 1 a.m. Although, I do kind of like go to bed at 12 and then sit on my phone for a while. So by the time that I sleep, it might be 1 a.m. Then again, there's also days where I go to bed at like 10 and like be completely knocked out. I think I have set up a few things. On the weekends I will do more. Maybe something wicked with some with come next week, not sure though. What do you mean? What have you set up? 4 hours of sleep, wake up and do mindless calm activities for 2 hours. Go back to sleep for 4 hours. Oh, I thought 2-4-2. It's not. It's 4-2-4. Oh, that might be why I wake up at 3 a.m. I usually thought it was just to take a piss, but I usually just automatically take a piss, even though I don't feel like I need to take a piss. But then I do have to, like, you know, quite kind of have to take a piss, and I'm like, oh, that's probably it. Meditation works for me. Ooh. I mean, I don't know. I like disassociating too much. I like daydreaming too much to be able to meditate, I think. Second sleep was a pretty common thing until relatively recently. I gotta be honest, I did not know that. I mean, I know this world's fucked up, that's for sure. I did not take my hydrate, by the way. You're welcome. You're welcome. Secret, but it's something you might know. It's porn. It's gonna be porn, isn't it? It's porn. It's porn, everybody. It's porn. I'm 100% sure it's porn. Right now, I'm 99% sure it's porn. It's porn. The internet is for porn. The internet is for porn. Grab your dick and double click for porn. Porn. Porn's great. As anything that can be an addiction, if you do it responsibly, it's great. It's lovely. Also a thing I had to deal with, but in general, I've always had insomnia, a circadian rhythm that didn't match the convention and thus became insomnia. I can sort of understand that one, especially when I was on sick leave. I had different hours of when I went to bed, and it just worked better for me to be able to wake up later in the morning, do my stuff throughout the day, and go to bed later. Especially like in the AMs, going to bed and like waking up at like 10 in the morning. 10, sometimes even 11. Like, Jesus Christ. But alas, this world is not made for that. I have to wake up at 6 a.m. and go to work and human and socialize and mask and just I don't like it. It's not porn. Aw. Damn. It's not. I think I can close this. There's no new mega evolutions. What do I have to do with this? No, mask as in masking. Gremlin and Goblin. We would be quite the duo, wouldn't we? Wouldn't we? Okay, it's going towards midnight, so I think it's been nice. How about we all pinch ourselves right now and notice that we are awake, and remember to do it in a few more hours when we're asleep, and then notice that we're asleep. We're all gonna try, for those who want to, we're all gonna try and lucid dream, and we're gonna discuss tomorrow if it worked. I hope I remember in my dream to start pinching myself. I'm pinching myself right now. It kind of hurts. use your nails, dig in. And if you're popping into the stream tomorrow, I want to know if your lucid dreaming happened, if it worked, if you were able to dream the lucid. And in the meantime, now I'm going to see if anybody is still online that we can send our support over to. Oh, I'm getting tired. Ooh, Shiny's online. Doing art? I have to see this. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys the raid message. Here is the raid message if you want to come along and you want to say something, you don't know what. And I do hope you come along because we'd like to send our support to other streamers as well. That's Marley's way of audience retention. Yeah, that's like, how else? It's not my sparkling my sparkling personality that gets you back here. I mean, it might be the lovely art though. I've been told I make some lovely art. Okay, let me start up the raid and everything. But first, Goth Goblin, how are you doing today? Have you been a good boy? And thank you, Gata, for contributing to the Community Choice Challenge event. I cannot talk anymore. My emptied the bucket for this one. You guys are really close. You guys are really close. You're probably at 90% right now. Let's see. You're at 92%. You're at 92% for the community event. Immediately join chat and I get bombarded with that. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm not complaining, okay? Okay. I'm sorry. But I'm not. But I'm sorry. But I'm not, because I added the redeem and I'm doing the aura, so... Well, welcome, Mellow Melody. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? We were about to raid out though. I'm so sorry, but we did. If you want, this is apparently my way of audience retention. We were just talking about lucid dreaming, and I did tell chat to come back tomorrow. If you weren't there yet. You probably weren't because you just said you came in with the RRT. So if you cannot lucid dream, but you do want to, I want you to pinch yourself right now a few times. And you gotta, probably not gonna work like immediately, but maybe for some people it will. I want you to pinch yourself. And I want you to remember to do that in a few hours when you are like, quote unquote, sleeping. And I want to know if any one of you managed to lucid dream like right off the bat. I want to try it too. I have never been able to, but I'm gonna try. I want to have the cool movie scenes in my head, aside from this association. You know, if I'm gonna sleep and my brain's gonna work anyway about random shit, might as well be cool fighting scenes between my original characters, okay? This is a prison run. Run while you can. Nope, too late. Oh yeah, and for the art, I'm so sorry. Yeah, we were on the art category, I think, still. The art on screen that you see, actually everything that you see on screen, the model, the animation, and the stationary art, that is a live 2D model, has all been drawn by me. We were working on this model, but unfortunately my art tablet needed a firmware update because it was suddenly being weird. And I think I need to restart the computer, which means I have to restart the stream, so I didn't want to do that. So we've been just talking for like an hour now, I think. I think it's been an hour. But yeah, we do some cool stuff here. We do games, we do art, we talk about silly stuff. Molly is a GF, a generative flashling. I am no such thing. I am just a silly little guy. And now I'm going to look up shiny. Oh, what is that cool art? Oh wait, shiny bones. She has me locked in the basement. Shh, shh, don't listen to them. This is not true. Shut up. Oh. Let's see. What is she working on? Ooh, cool stuff. I see a cool sketch. I will be starting the countdown and say thank you all so much for coming to the stream. I am so sorry that the art tablet was acting up and that we couldn't finish the live 3D model today or like continue it very far. I think we only made the arms and the tattoos on the shoulder and the neck, unfortunately. But at least we got a little further. I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed that it will be fixed once I restart the computer because of the firmware update. For now, grab a snacky, hydrate yourself, and keep in mind you are important and you are loved no matter where you are on this godforsaken globe of dirt floating through space. I will be online again tomorrow with, I think, Content Warning. We're gonna play Content Warning at the same time, 8 p.m. GMT plus 2, I think it still is. Unless it's plus 1, then I have not checked and I have not updated the schedule. But it will be 8 p.m. GMT plus 1 or 2. Amsterdam time. Anyway, I'm gonna send you guys over to Shiny Bones Harpy, who's doing some lovely art. And that's it. I'm gonna hang out a bit and then I'm going to bed, and I'll see you guys later. Good night, sleep tight. Hopefully lucid dream, and let me know tomorrow.